Come on.
Fake smiles flashing under neon light. Wig askew in the courtroom fight. She whispered schemes like a shadowed spy. But justice sees through every lie. Not on our watch, no, not today. You can't take little Tim's away. The jury stood tall, hearts ablaze. Not on our watch, we're here to stay. Hospital halls with secrets untold. They try to snatch, but we won't fold. The gavel dropped like thunder's roar. Baby Tim's is safe once more. Schemes unravel, truth ignites. The people's voice shines through the night. Not on our watch, no, not today. You can't take little Tim's away. The jury stood tall, hearts ablaze. Not on our watch, we're here to stay. The wig slipped sideways, the plan went south. Caught red-handed words from her mouth. Justice roared like a sin-sharp cry. Baby Tim's is ours till the stars all
Whoop. Whoop. Here we go. Tjena. Hello. Hello. Hello, folks. Welcome to the fundraiser. And where's the link to? Oh, there. Link is pinned on the top of the chat. And let me get it over at Rumble as well. We are sending this at Rumble and YouTube and on X. So, folks, tail of the take is $100 to the fundraiser, $25 to me, and I will spin the wheel of regrets. Let's bring it up. Here's the wheel of regrets. And it has booze, sour candy, hot tamales, pickle bites, and yeah, I put in hot sauce as well because I know you love to see me suffer.
It's the hiccuping.
Yeah, I know it's the hiccuping. It's the hiccuping. So, folks, open your hearts, open your wallets. Let's see, where does the fundraiser stand as of now? Dun, dun, dun. It stands at $6,940. Let's add that to the stage. See all. And so we are from the goal $2,060
Woohoo.
from the first goal. And so you know what to do, folks. You know what to do. And to help you open everything, here's Carrie and Brady. Do you really want to say no to them?
If we wouldn't get copyright, we'd have Sarah McLachlan in the background.
in the arms.
Just sad little puppies.
and if,
Away.
And if I see the donations starting to dwindle, if you don't watch out, I will play Nancy Grace for you. Okay?
Oh, well, it is nice to see Ursula away from the sea anytime she comes out of the water.
Oh. So, folks, hello, Mo. How are you doing?
Pretty good. I think I might have found 3 dresses, but I realized I wasn't wearing the right bra, so I was like, I'll just buy all 3 of them and try them on at home.
Yeah. Let's just say that drunk me later today will try to find a 4XXL wedding dress or something of the sort. And yeah.
Brady hasn't found his yet either, so we're good.
It's okay,
Okay,
Brady.
okay.
We got some time.
But we can go on Timo together later. I
Oh.
mean,
Twinsies!
we can have matching dresses.
I'm gonna have to get a wig though, and
Oh.
Brady yours. So
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh, and before
Again, you
Meg,
guys could just pick up flannel and tie it around and pretend it's a kilt.
That's a good idea.
Backwards or forwards? Because if forwards, it's open and no.
no,
It'd be like a crossover, like those
oh,
sari
with
skirts.
one bare
you know.
leg out, and yeah.
I mean,
Hello, folks. I have a law degree. Um, oh, hey, Megs. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm good. I'm good. Sorry I was late. I had a crazy phone call right before this. So I told my chat in the last couple of shows, my son got into a little altercation on the playground at school, and he won. He walked away from it with a win. He pushed the kid. The kid fell down, swore at him, and that was the end of that. Well, I just got a phone call that his best friend, who goes to a different school, just got attacked at school today. And he got pushed down, and his head went into a locker and got split open. You know, these kids at school these days, man, it sucks. It really sucks. And be careful, because
I know my kids, when we were driving to Goodwill, they're like, Mom, have you ever seen a stream where the parents go after the guy that hurt their kids? And I was like, yes, because I would be doing the same thing. I would be training in agility with my hobbly little behind.
I would not record anything, and I would never admit anything.
No, I mean, the bailiff better get me at least one good shot. I'm willing to go to court for contempt of court, but I'm getting my shot in there.
yeah, you know,
Allegedly in Minecraft.
I have done things like that you know, that scene in The Hand That Rocks the Cradle on the playground. I've literally done that. Like on the playground, some strange kid does something terrible to my kid. I've looked around, make sure nobody's listening, and getting down and be like, you do that again, I will wreck your fucking life. Like, don't keep your hands to yourself.
Megan Fox is a mom like me, like, Cabron, what are we doing here? Do you not know my uncles?
Well,
Like, this is a big family. Don't mess with us.
James
Oh.
was a
Was
private,
fucker.
and yesterday he wore a shirt that's on the back. It says, "Got a problem? Call my mama." And the teacher, well, I dropped him off, and she was like, "I love your shirt." And she turned around, saw the back, and she said, "Well,
Oh.
that's the truth. Okay, come on in."
Well, I'm a union jurist. I just call my friends over at the Teamsters.
Teamsters for hire. Call Nick.
Oh, and then you have Jennifer Williams. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm good. Since I just saw you all a couple hours ago, I'm so
Yeah.
good.
We've been together all day. It's been
All
great.
day.
Yeah.
It's been great. We're just missing Flux.
Hey,
Yeah.
the Glara's in the chat. Hey, Glara. How are you doing? Good to have you here. Good to have... hello to Gigi, Michelle. I saw New Zealand Kiwi. Denise Sells is here. I'm missing the big gifters from your stream. Where are you? Hey.
I'm sharing it out right now.
Mm.
Yeah, I forgot to share out. That could be the problem.
That
too.
could be the problem. I'm doing it right now. I have to share it to all the different platforms though, so this is going to take a minute.
Yeah.
So let's see. We'll get it out to X, and we got to get it out to we got to go. Let's see. Here we go. And Facebook probably. There's people watching this on Facebook as well. So let me get, and I got to share it out to locals as well.
Yeah, I should
All
have
those
so people
things.
can restream this for you who have channels here. So yeah. Dun dun dun.
Here we go.
Oh no.
Oh no! Oh no!
That's that,
Can that be a rule here too?
Yeah,
yes,
really.
Yeah, it can. Yeah, we have a $25 penalty to the fundraiser every time Bill Nye is mentioned in chat.
25 or higher is
25 or higher. Yeah.
Sticky. Shut your lying mouth, says I am the princess. You're in contempt of stream again. You know, this is the third contempt today, Sticky. The third contempt. Like, what are you going for life? Maybe I can put you in prison for life. I mean, I don't know what it is that you're looking for. But now you need to head over to the fundraiser and pay the piper.
That's right.
We enjoy your contentness.
I see Christine. Christine is an OG Viking over here. She was, I think I had less than 100 subscribers when she showed up 2.5 almost 3 years ago. So, and she has a channel of her own. She always asks, can I live stream? Yes, you can, Christine, because you're an OG, so you can. For anybody else, pay me.
I see some coming through on
Woo!
on the fundraiser.
Spice, baby.
Spice, baby.
Again, prepaying your contempt is beyond. It just defeats the purpose.
Megan, as a recovering Catholic, I can tell you these are just indulgences.
Oh, they're indulgent. Well, that's true. We can look at them as indulgences.
Yeah, it's like when you know you're going to go out and get drunk. So you're like,
okay, so we have Mora and Vice with 59. Because it's 10 away from the good number, and Connor Vice Baby $100. Thank you so much. Which means that we have $159. That is easy to take into account. And I have a new member, Sticky Widget. Thank you. Which means we are
you contemptible little rat.
Yeah, $22 for the first spin on the wheel. Now, it's not important that I get cash. It's important they get cash.
Correct.
So if you're choosing, choose them. Yeah.
And by the way, I'm joining you. I have let's see, I have margarita shots. I have gin. I have whiskey. I forgot. I couldn't go get the sour punches, so I cut up some lemons instead. I will eat the entire thing. I will eat the entire thing with the rind and everything. And actually, that's good for me because I'm still trying to get over my cold. And for the spicy stuff, I have my Amish cold recipe here, which is cayenne pepper, pepper, vinegar, and it packs a hell of a punch. So.
Sour punch bites. Ignore what the cucumber looks like, and
now it's
not with this group are we going to forget
now
that.
You can't unsee it.
It's a little phallic, just a scotch.
And then behind me here is, damn, that's a lot of alcohol. So I have gin, I have Florida Straight bourbon, I have 2 more bottles of bourbon, all unopened from my trip to the States. Tequila.
Tequila.
Oof.
And directly from Utah, my now favorite vodka. 5 Wives. Because why not? It's Utah. And because Connor made me. Son you!
Oh, that's what I have because I didn't feel like going to the alcohol store and I'd already been. So I was like, I'll take mini sips of the soju and be just as drunk as Nick in like 3 spins of the wheel.
All right, and then we have K Schmidt who gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much. That is $15 plus 318. And Liz with £20, which is roughly in today's currency, I don't know, $50. I don't know. I have no idea. But I count it as 20, which is the first spin on the wheel of regrets.
The wheel of regret.
Dun, 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 dun.
No whammies.
What does that say?
Hot tamales.
Oh boy, we're starting out with the hot stuff. Oh geez, I haven't had anything to eat. This could go badly.
Are you sure your husband's still going to want to take you out kayaking?
So
after
it
this?
turns out that we're going tomorrow now because
That's
we had
probably
some,
safer.
we had
Yeah,
some
that's probably-
conflicting things.
So, as you see, unopened. Let's see if I can open this motherfucker. Tear hair.
All right, here
Tear
goes.
hair.
Bless you all.
You're supposed to eat the contents, not the bag.
Oh. I don't even have any water up here. What am I thinking?
Vodka is water.
I guess
in
vodka is what
Russian.
you taste it with.
That's true. Oh, I still have my tea.
There you
doesn't-
go,
That
cayenne tea.
doesn't sound good.
I'm not a fan of cinnamon. Did I tell you that?
That would be all that candy is.
Mmm.
I feel bad I'm not participating. I'm just
It's okay.
watching you suffer.
Oh, and he's gonna suffer. I don't think I'll have to stop at some point. He doesn't stop.
No,
Nope.
You know,
How the fuck do you eat these things?
they're really good.
What are they? The hot
They're hot
tamales?
tamales.
Have you
The
never had them?
Nope.
I haven't.
he eats them like nothing.
I don't like
They're
them.
great. I love them.
Not a fan.
Well,
tongue
they're
got
also
red.
my favorite candy because no one else in the house likes them. So if I want to get a candy I don't have to share, that and Whoppers are going to be where I go.
I love Whopper. No lie.
Oh, Whoppers
Okay.
are great.
About to choke me, but
Ugh.
we need at least $12 because why does his socks look like this?
Oh my God!
Oh my God, he
Justice
is
for
my
Brady's
husband.
socks.
This
That,
was
I mean,
great.
please, someone help me buy my husband a pair.
My God!
It was a Christmas
What?
miracle when Mr. Mo got new underpants before the elastic fully gave up the ghost and his other ones. He's like, I just broke those in. And I was
Yeah.
like,
This is my
from
best.
the 80s?
Oh.
What?
That's even my-
It's just
Yeah,
one
you can
sock.
check off foot pics on your bingo card. Foot pics on your bingo card.
Oh.
Carrie, you have no idea what you've done to poor Brady just now. He's going to be on only feet for the rest of time.
Oh, Brady.
$1.
$20 is $20.
Hey, I got 6 kids to put through college. $20 is $20.
No, he's covered up. Look at-
Look at that.
Ugh.
I don't even like feet. Ugh.
Oh, thank you to Phoenix for being a member for a full year. Full year. That is somewhere between a human pregnancy and an elephant pregnancy. And welcome to facts you didn't know you people had.
Fun for socks.
Awesome. There it is.
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
Thank you. Thank you, baby. They might be the good hill figure ones.
Mm. And then, dear reader, normal people sent a gift them. Now I have to do math.
I love math.
Oh,
Lawyers doing math. That's always fun to watch.
I have
It's like
no
me
idea.
trying to do algebra. Like,
3, 18, 38.
Did y'all hear that?
Oh, 50. 53. So now we only need more donations to the fundraiser. We are, I think, $6
got
from Excel Griffiths and 59 from Dean Chambers, 67 from Anonymous. Yeah, we're on the roll, and that's another spin.
yay!
Thank you.
Yay! Oh, let's see. Something alcohol, please.
Yes, please. If we
I
have
need to wash
can't-
out this fucking thing from my mouth.
What is
Things
that?
you can say at the Wheel of Regrets.
Oh,
after a
gin!
night.
Oh, good.
What is that?
Oh, good. Gin.
Gin, Temple of the Moon Gin, also bought in Utah. And as you can see, unopened!
I have
Megan, is your
conniption gin.
gin
How do I break into this?
purple?
Well, this is made with butterfly something. I don't know, but it's
Butterfly
gin.
pea. That's butterfly
Yes.
pea.
No.
Oh,
Yes.
What's that?
So it's
PEA.
Oh,
TEA. How do you get that? How do you
Butterfly pea tea
can
is-
you milk a butterfly? Can you?
Oh,
show me the teeth on an almond.
It's
Well, this
really
is a good-
tea.
But wait, here's the fun part about this. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on the stream, but if you put lemon in it or citrus, it will turn pink.
Yes, it changes
Yeah.
color. We make that. I make that for the kids without the alcohol.
I was about to
I was
say,
gonna say, wait a minute, Jennifer.
kids,
say that on
let's play
You're
with
gonna be
our
calling
gin
CPS
today.
on you next.
I
See,
know.
it's,
Yeah.
It's pink now.
Yeah,
pink
it's
now.
so cool.
I bet Callan loves to partake in that one.
My gosh. No.
and
Bottoms up.
Ooh, see,
Georgia-
I just have a
Georgia
Lilo
Hot
and Stitch one, a holiday Lilo and Stitch. Because
And this isn't even a shot glass. This is like a whiskey, like a glass. So that's why it
just
looks like
eyeballing
it's so small.
I'm doing
eyeballing
a
it.
very
If
small
I filled
shot
up
because
this
I
whole
have the
thing,
tolerance.
I would be so drunk.
cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, that's some water.
Oh, vices! What the hell is soju? Seriously.
It's Japanese rice, booze, wine. Sort
Okay.
of. Oh.
How many
I have to
percentage
go
points
get a
of
piece of
booze is
toast,
this?
or I'm going to be under my desk in about 15 minutes.
Oh,
To see Meg's under her. No, you can't see Meg's under her desk. And it's,
Hopefully she'll get her
high
some water.
donations means Megs can't eat. Ooh, that had a sting in it. What percentage is this? 86 proof.
Oh,
Uh,
it's pretty good.
yeah, sure.
got any Everclear in there? I mean,
Rain
Mouthwash.
alcohol.
schnapps. Got some peppermint.
I love the
Oh.
peach schnapps. I'm not gonna lie.
Ooh. All right, but oof. Where were we? Yeah. Now I have the one one recommendation. I don't know, but I got the recommendation. If people really want to be pissed off, this is a Dr. Stephen Messner, and I heard that he is especially cunty, and so, but we are not listening to the state making an ass of themselves. We are going to listen to the cross-examination. I heard it went well. So now,
Your witness.
Good morning, Dr. Messner.
Good morning.
Jameson first.
First of all, I hate when, I mean, there's one thing of sitting straight and then turn towards the jury to explain something, but yeah, I'm going to sit and stare at them. Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
Appeared at your hospital, your facility in January of 2022. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And you did not interact with Jameson at that time.
That's correct.
And your interaction with Jameson, as I understand it, was limited to one event on February the 3rd of 2022. Is that correct?
That is correct. Yes.
And you indicated that present with the child that day would have been at least one relative, a lady by the name of Brittany. You recall that?
Yes, he came to the clinic with Brittany and Brittany's mother, Renee Timms.
Okay. If I indicated to you that, well, strike that. Yes, Renee Timms was also present. Is that right?
That's correct.
Did you speak with both of them?
I did.
And
What are you doing
you
with your
are
glasses?
not a radiologist, correct?
That's correct.
You are not a geneticist.
That's correct.
Your testimony, your opinions on those issues are at least somewhat informed by your consultation with folks who are radiologists and who are geneticists. Is that correct?
So it's hearsay.
Yes.
All right. When Jameson came to you and you evaluated him, you made what you would refer to as a note or a record of that event. Is that right?
That's correct.
And do you have that with you?
I do.
The record indicates that, or notes or reflects, that there had been a review of photographs by Dr. Brown. And when your note says Dr. Brown, is that Verena Brown who testified in this case earlier?
Why do you have to check
They're
your
your notes. You should know this.
Where does it say that in the note?
Can I approach the witness?
You certainly can.
Oh,
Make sure we're on the same-
You're
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, this asshole.
We could go to Verena Brown.
yes.
Her cross is a hilarious one
Her
too.
cross is good too.
So where in my notes does this say this? There. Oh, it does. Yeah. Fuck's sake.
He doesn't remember his own notes. Remember that Indiana Bones never checked his notes not once.
No.
Yeah.
No, he checked other people's notes and found them wanting. He is the judge.
He sure
is not the
did.
writer.
He sure did.
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
because we did a proper investigation.
Yeah.
Oh. Let's see here. Okay, we have Sweet Fly for $20. Thank you so much. And Anonymous $100. And now I have to do math again. Where was? First of all, thank you for 5 gifted memberships. 20 for Tim's, 10 for Nixit. 10, 20. Yeah, I can't be bothered. Let's spin the wheel.
Good call.
At one point or another, I stopped caring. And
I
it
got my
came in.
toast and my water. I'm good.
You have toast.
Yeah, I have to eat toast because I had nothing in my stomach. I didn't eat today. Oh, I get to eat a lemon. Great.
Sour punch bites. Now this is one of these. These are sour, but it is also pickle roulette. So you have watermelon, apple, or pickle. Pickle.
Gross.
There's something wrong with you.
Do one of
people.
each. One of each.
Well, I think
How-
they're all green.
They
so
look. They look the same. I have no idea what it is.
Pickle or not pickle, the new game show by Nick.
Are you ready?
Oh, that's not a decent smell.
I can't imagine a pickled candy wouldn't
It's too late
smell
now.
the
You
greatest.
spun it.
Oh, for fuck's
Does
sake.
it smell like what it looked like, or
Oh, okay. You ready?
And they are all just green.
Oh, wow. Tart.
The
How do you eat
first
the
one is
rind?
the pickle, you asshole! Ugh.
It was bad,
Ugh.
huh?
Not good, huh?
Sour pickle. Oh,
Mine was pretty delicious. You know, fresh lemons are pretty good.
yeah,
Rind
they
and all.
are.
I mean, it gets you right in the beginning, but after that,
But
it's
these
pretty
aren't
awesome.
really, not really
like
sour.
a fresh lemon head.
It's
Spo-
like
oh no! Sticky Wicket says, spoiler, they're all pickles. And so does Ginger. Ginger says they all taste like pickle.
Yeah, of course, because they're all in the same fucking bag.
Oh no!
It's not like you twist open some paper and stuff, but they are all mixed in here. Of course, everybody.
Well, they're
would taste
also
like
all
pickle.
green. I think someone punked you. I think they really are all pickle.
what if they're just
That's
pickled
what I
green
would
apples?
Ugh.
What in the
Ooh.
Willy Wonka? I mean, who in the Willy Wonka decided to do that?
Look, some chick was
Everlasting
pregnant
gobstopper.
at Haribo, and she thought this would be a great idea.
Fuck's sake.
I chose some goldfish to help my stomach absorb the alcohol. We'll see if it
Mm.
works.
That's a good
Jamin
idea.
Your
just said,
doctor
Jameson
is.
just said goldfish.
Oh no, he can hear us. He's
just-
going to learn
he's-
some
you know,
new
he's-
and interesting words,
low.
Carrie.
He's in the playroom. He's
Okay.
they're back
Oh,
there.
okay.
You're good.
I take no responsibility for corrupting the youth. I'm just saying you should have known better. You should know better that you should put earmuffs on him because there's nothing. I can't stop how I am.
Mm.
He can't
I have-
stop how his mother is either.
I have 18 nieces and nephews, and I'm the favorite uncle because at a certain age, they have to go through the rite of passage, which is I babysit, I come with candy and horror movies. And then I go home. And the parents
leave
are
them
having
with their
this
nightmares.
sugar rush, scared shitless children. um,
Awesome.
Nothing like Texas Chainsaw Massacre to keep the kids quiet.
We did get out of the car earlier, and Jameson said, "What's a Peter nut?"
That's his father's fault.
I know.
Oh no, wait.
We can blame
So
that
we're-
squarely on Brady.
We're coming back from Goodwill, and my husband was trying to talk to me. He's like, we were on something, and he said, yeah, we could practice ballin', which he didn't. And so my sons are in the back seat, and my middle son was like, ballin'? Did you mean bowling? And I said, yes, that is exactly what we meant. And he's like, why didn't Dad say that clearly the first time? I was like, your father doesn't think.
Your father's drunk.
sometimes." It's like,
Don't worry about it. He's just drunk.
Oh. All right. With the new donations, we are at $7,351,
Thank you.
Wow.
which means we are 1,649 from the goal.
River
So-
dancing soon. River. Can we make like a river dancing soon? River dancing coming soon song or something?
I'm telling
Next.
you, we're
Mm.
probably gonna. I think we're gonna hit the goal tonight, which means, ladies, we got to do this weekend.
Oh,
I
God.
can probably figure this out.
Jen and I are gonna have some video next weekend after our 5K. I've already got the spot planned. I just need to
Ooh.
go to the. I
Which
gotta-
means I have to find a 4XL dress in a week. I need to find some tranny shots over here. I mean, that's the only way.
I told you, you don't have to wear a dress. You should dress up like a Viking,
That would
yeah.
be cool.
and you have all the stuff.
Yeah.
You've got the helmet. You've got all the stuff. Don't put on a dress, Nick. No one wants to see that. Well, everyone will lose respect.
But can you
Yeah,
get all
do
that
the
wet?
Viking. Huh?
Can you get all that wet though?
Well, he doesn't have to put his
It's
head up.
stainless steel, so I hope so.
It should be fine. I mean, what did the Vikings do? Avoid water? I don't think so. I think
They just said hello. As
They're
they
like-
do.
we only
yeah,
went
that
over
was
there
my
to say
favorite
hi.
Jeff clip. They just came to Ireland to say hi.
Oh, should I play the Jeff clip?
Yes,
All
that's
right,
my favorite.
Let's see, where is it? Dun, dun, dun. There it is. It's 5 minutes. So if anybody needs to pee, now it's a good time.
That's what we've got on tap tonight over here. Because it is St. Patrick's Day, we've got a bottle of Bushmills. This was full about an hour ago, so that tells you what's going to happen tonight. And we haven't popped the seal on the Redbreast 12-year yet. We'll have to find a reason for doing that. All right, that takes care of the obligatory. Like I said, I'm 25% Irish. My father's family is Irish, Scottish. Scottish, English. My mother is her mother is Lithuanian and her father is Irish. So I'm 25% Irish, but today is St. Patrick's Day, so I'm 100% Irish. And there we go. So we've got everything. We are full Irish tonight, and we're also pickled herring Swedish.
I managed to find the only thing green in my closet, and it's not the Hulk. It is simply what I wear when I'm driving the combined harvester. And yeah.
Why do you drive the combine harvester in like April? March?
Well, I use it when I do it. I'm not doing it now. This
Makes
is
sense.
the only green I have, and the only connection I have with the Irish is probably my ancestors went over there to say hi.
Rape and pillage. To say hi.
Yeah, but
The Vikings went over to Ireland to say hi.
Hi, get down. No.
The Vikings went to Ireland to say hi. Hello.
That's a fancy religion you have there.
You're correct.
Let's destroy it.
And we're not doing a recap today because literally nothing happened yesterday, by the way, in case you were wondering.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing happened yesterday. It was a very normal day in court. The Vikings went to Ireland just to say hi. Hello. Hello, Irish people. That is the funniest shit I've ever heard in my life. The Vikings went to Ireland just to say hi.
I knew I couldn't say all the other words, and my mind blanked totally. Hi.
I'm trying to like flag some of these chats, and I can't because I'm laughing too hard. My hand won't stop shaking. Hello, Irish people. Hello. Hello.
Can we park here?
Christ.
Oh,
God, my rib. I'm doing an ab workout already. Oh, Christ. Oh, God. Hey, KB, I don't get this joke. Essentially, like right around 1000 AD, the Vikings just went and literally graped and pillaged everyone in England and Ireland. That's kind of the story. The end. In actuality, they just raped and pillaged the entire country, and we're just joking about them just stopping in to say hi. Oh my jeebus.
That's so they chat here. Hey, I'm Irish and DNA shows I'm Norwegian. Yeah, I wonder why.
I said, like 3/4 of my ancestor are Irish, Scottish, and Irish, Scottish, and English, but my last name ends in son, so that tells you I'm Scandinavian by DNA.
Oh, Jeff, you asshole.
God, I miss him so much.
Yeah.
I tried not to cry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You're fine. It's okay to grieve someone you lost. It's
Yeah.
fine. And he was
man, I
a
miss him.
funny goofball who, was a part of everyone's life. So I say
He would
you're
have
in a safe
enjoyed.
space.
Oh my God! Can you just imagine him watching Laura Owens body cam footage for a moment, please? It would have been better than Mr. Pancake. It would. And Mr. Pancake was some of the funniest crap I ever saw in my life.
Oh my gosh, that is the funniest thing to have ever happened. Mr. Pancake, where are the gerbils?
Oh. All right. Let's get back to the situation at hand. Let's see if anything has happened to the donations page. Not for 17 minutes. Hello, folks. Come on. Jesus, you know you have to. You know you have to. Isn't Nick wearing a kilt for Riverdance? I might find one. I have no idea. Let's get back to Dr. Stephen Asshat.
Yes.
About halfway down.
Messy Mesner.
Oh, that's correct. Yeah, so that's Dr. Brown, my colleague, yes.
Okay. Your record indicates that there was a history of prior bruises that were evaluated at Erlanger when he was 6 weeks of age. And it indicates that Dr. Brown's review of those photos indicates that they were also indicative of child physical abuse. Did I read that correctly?
You did?
Okay. Did you ever look at those photos?
I believe so, yes.
And the assumption or the conclusion that what was pictured in those photographs were bruises informs some opinions that were made after the review of those photographs, correct?
It didn't inform my opinion. Did it inform Dr. Brown's opinion? Potentially. I can't really speak to that.
Okay. And Dr. Brown's opinion informed your opinion because she met with Jameson when he came to the hospital in January and you did not, correct?
No. Well, I was able to review her notes. I did not meet with him, correct, during his initial hospitalization, but I was able to review all the documentation, review the workup. So I agreed with her impression.
Okay.
Really? So how is that an independent opinion?
Yeah, he did none of his own investigation.
So
Zero.
how is he allowed to testify?
I have no idea. Can you turn on closed caption? I'm not deaf, but my brain thinks I am, and it prefers to have words. Thank you.
You're welcome. And we got another $200 to the two anonymous $100. And so we're now at 7,551, which means we are 1,449 away
Wow.
84% funded. Look at this.
Woohoo!
This is
84%
Thank
awesome.
you.
done.
Thank you. Thank you.
Which also means
Yeah, what are we doing? Spinning the wheel?
we are spinning the wheel of regrets.
All right, here we go.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Here, I've got some music for you. Bourbon.
Bonneville
Excellent.
bourbon,
All right,
Which
let me
is-
get my.
which is this fancy bottle.
Ooh.
It is from Salt Flats Spirits in Salt Lake City, Utah.
And I
Well-
have High West. Oh, what do I have? I have a High West midwinter night dram. This is a limited engagement. You can only get. They only make a few of these. You have to get it like
Did
pre-order
the
it.
crochet thingy come with it too? Because I'd buy a bottle for that.
This
That's
is
so
from
cute.
one of my amazing fans sent me this handmade
is the
little
most
box
awesome
thing, and
thing.
I keep it to warm my bourbon. That's what it does. It
Ooh.
warms my bourbon for me.
All right.
Mm. Oh, I haven't. had
And
some
I'm
of
going
this
to
in a
use
while.
my other shot glass from Georgia, which I bought in the Sasquatch
Oh.
Museum and Research Center. It's a Bigfoot shot glass.
That is the most awesome thing I have ever seen.
That's so cute.
I know.
I do not think it's
normally
a
I don't like feet.
coincidence. I do not think it's a coincidence that bourbon came up on the spinning wheel right after we were crying about Jeff.
No, he was
Cat.
probably.
Here we go. Jeff, this is for you, Jeff. Jeff's here.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. So cheers, folks, and thank you. Thank you.
Lovely.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, Jeff was trying
Very
to teach
good.
me all about booze because I was leveling up from boxed wine on clearance. And
Now, where did I put the cork?
then I was like, wait, $40 for just one bottle?
How can things get lost right in front of me?
It happens to me every damn day.
Is the lid already on the bottle?
Oh, it is. Thank you. I already put it on.
Oh my God, I am your wife too. Because Mr. Mo's like, I can't find the ketchup. We don't have any. Did you look in the place we always keep it? Yes. So if I get up and I go out there and I find it, you owe me $100.
Yeah, I agree with Celestial Force. It's gnomes. It is gnomes. Definitely
Gnomes.
Hey, first best GG member for 2 full years. Gigi is my first and best moderator, and she's amazing. She sometimes she drops her phone and mutes people, and yeah, but maybe it's all part of the fun. Thanks, Nick, panel, and chat. Y'all are awesome. Ah, thank you so much. Thank you for being a member for 24 whole months. Does Sweden has its own Bigfoot? No. We do have a sea creature, which we, with our enormous imagination, called the Big Lake Monster. Because, but we believe that sea creature is related to the Loch Ness Monster. Oh,
So it's like the Loch Ness second cousin.
yeah.
Timu
Exactly.
Loch Ness.
Timu Loch Ness Monster.
Loch Ness no one's heard of.
Yeah,
Loch Ness.
people claim they have seen it, and eyewitness testimony is admissible in court. And it's Tease T is here. Hello, thank
Tease
you.
T.
$50. Nick, thanks for your fundraising works. Let's have another toast to Jeff. Let's see if we are there at the fundraiser. We should be. I have no idea.
I
Are
think
we?
had 2 spins, or we had 2 spins in the bank, and we've done 1, I believe.
Yeah, so we
Don't
have
quote
another
me on
one.
that.
I think
We
we
have
have
an-
another one to go.
Fun times. This might be a short stream.
Ooh,
Bourbon again! It's bourbon again! I'm telling you, Jeff is taking over the stream.
St. Augustine, Florida, straight bourbon. Oh, I have to. I'm opening a lot of bottles of booze today.
Now don't lose the cork.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Hold on to that.
Hold on to
yeah,
that cork.
I mean, if you have to plastic wrap it, I don't think it keeps the same breathability.
And back to the Georgia shot glass.
I am the princess says Jeff has his thumb on the wheel.
Oh, no worries. We have tequila on the wheel as well. Remember that. And,
I didn't bring the tequila up. You know why?
Because
Tequila makes my clothes come off. I can't do it.
Well,
And I thought that would be
for the best.
inappropriate for streaming.
Yeah.
Yeah,
best.
yeah.
yeah. Well, I mean, vitamin D is
Vitamin
important.
D, though.
Vitamin D is important, though.
That is
On the
true.
other hand,
No ideas earlier about that. I don't want.
we struck it from the record, Carrie. It never happened. Stricken from the
It was
record.
straight from me, as per all bad things that are close to terms of service violations.
Dr. Indiana Jones said so.
Yeah,
He did.
to Dr. Indiana Bones. Cheers. Oh. Ooh.
Oh, they said check the fundraiser.
Oh, check the fundraiser. Dun dun dun.
That's not gonna
Another
be a lawyer.
$200
Drinking is
Oh,
From-
wow.
Anonymous, putting us at
Wow.
$7,751, and which means we are $1,249 away from the original goal.
Yeah, we can
Oh.
go past it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we are
Yeah.
absolutely we're gunning for that, for going past it, because this family needs a break.
Yeah.
Tell you
Because
what,
Brady needs socks. That's why.
Yeah.
Brady needs some socks.
Yeah. I mean,
Brady needs some socks.
For just 83 cents a day, you can help this man find a new pair of socks.
You can help this poor man get a pair of reinforced toe socks.
Can't you imagine
Yeah.
Sally Struthers? Hello, my name is Sally Struthers. And for just 84 cents a day, you can help Brady get new socks. And he will send you, little pictures of his socks. And he will tell you how great the socks were. He's just going to love them socks.
Oh my gosh.
You will get monthly updates on how Brady's socks are doing.
Oh.
You can track with wireless where Brady's socks have gone today.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Mm. He might even be able to afford a 6-pack at Walmart, and socks.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah, we're going to make sure he gets name brands. It's Fruit of the Loom or nothing.
They
else.
make steel toe socks because it looks like he might need those.
Yeah, really.
Oh god.
Asbestos socks? No, those disappeared in the 80s. Along with for some reason, I mean, I'm a tad older than you guys. There were asbestos underwear,
That makes perfect sense.
because especially with people with flatulence, so they had a filter in case. Yeah, and that had
That's real?
70s and 80s was a really weird place. Let's just say that.
Oh my.
Yeah. Okay, speaking of things coming out of your ass, let's watch more of Dr. Messner.
What a transition. That was a legal vices transition if I ever heard one. Oh, man.
It would be fair to state, based upon
That is the
your
face
note,
of a man who is used
You
to
drafted
cheating
this
on,
note,
on his
I
wife.
did, yes.
I mean,
He would be
or
that
cheating on his
based,
husband.
Dr. Brown
Nick.
made
Yes,
the
he's a-
assessment based upon
Stop-
looking
stop
at
the tape.
photographs.
Wait. Here we go.
what?
Flux,
Not
Flux.
y'all, not you. I'm talking to my team here. Okay, go ahead.
Flux nailed it before he even opened his mouth. 0.4 seconds in, Flux goes, "Oh, he's gayer than gay," or something. She said, "This guy is gay." And no, we knew that beforehand, but I did not tell her that. Like, he has a husband.
Oh.
That is true. So it's his husband that, and you're going to be able to tell, Nick, soon. I don't know how your gaydar is, but clearly
He
it's a
gets
little
very
off if you thought
flamey.
this guy had a wife. Because
Well,
believe me, he does
there,
not
there
have
are
a
a
wife.
lot of gay men out there with wives in Utah.
When they people donate
Also
a
true.
dollar each time he like puts his glasses on and puts them back on, that would be really
Oh,
good.
that is, he is so affected. Again, it doesn't make you look it makes you look pretentious and pedantic. I can speak English. It's my only language.
Leather daddy. Okay.
Yes, yes. I picture him at I think when he goes to the Pride Parade, he's in a one of those collars with the leather hat and the strap. I did a whole drawing on it. I can't
still
believe
think
you
he's
missed
the
that,
puppet,
Nick.
not the master. I don't think he's the dominant.
He may not be the master, but I definitely see that there's leather in his wardrobe. Okay,
Yeah, but is there a
that's
puppy
thing.
mask?
I think
Is the
I mean,
question.
That is the question. Well, I have evidence of that.
She
Hold on. Let me
Before
find it for you.
he's allowed to know everything, and so maybe everywhere else he doesn't get a say. That's the
Yeah, why not? I mean, there's a lot of pictures of what do you call these things that cowboys have on their legs?
Chaps.
Chaps. Yeah. So so chicless chaps, and with no, don't picture that.
Of what she described as bruises on this child at Erlanger in November of 2021 were indicative of child abuse. That's what you wrote.
That is what I wrote, yes.
What if those weren't bruises?
Could you tell me what they were?
Well, a pathologist testified yesterday that they were not bruises. Do you have any basis to disagree with that?
Well, I'd like to know what that was based on. I'd love to see, what was the rationale from that pathologist about why they were not bruises?
Well, bruises don't appear and disappear within 48 hours to begin with. Would you disagree with that?
I'd say in general, they typically last longer, but it all depends on where the bruises are, the amount of blood that is there.
No, it
The
doesn't.
blood supply to that
You
area of the
cunt.
body. So
An actual bruise goes through stages.
Yes. It's
And it's
almost
not-
like something
I
an
mean,
abuse
we're
doctor
not
should
talking
know.
about Amber Heard here with her magical bruising.
Her bruise kit.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Or Sarah Boone with her black eye.
yeah. Mysteriously disappeared with the next makeup session. And,
Yeah, with the removal of shoe polish.
yeah, how to make a black guy look like you are a raccoon. And Jesus Christ. You're a medical doctor, sir, or whatever you identify yourself
Oh
as.
no. He's a child abuse pediatrician. He doesn't heal sick kids. You don't understand. Nick, he doesn't look for sicknesses, he doesn't treat sicknesses. All he does is he's a jackboot for the state who looks for kids to take from parents and accuse them of child abuse. That's all he's looking for. That is his
exactly right.
only job. And he has no experience in actually treating children with illnesses. By the way, see my shared screen if you want to know how we picture him at the Pride Parade. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No.
No, I'm sure he
Whatever
does great
rocks.
at the agility course.
Whatever, but I can't unsee it. I can't unsee it. I just can't.
There's a little too. There needs to be a ball gag.
A ball. Now that's one that they have not worked out for me yet, but there are others. Perhaps at the next wheel spin, I will pull up another meme that you guys haven't seen that Rogue Mama worked so hard for me. So we'll do that
Wait a
at the
minute.
next
How
one.
how did they manage to? No, it's not the exact same, but he only has two positions. Well, three maybe.
Yeah,
looking at
it's
the-
almost exactly the same. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
funny.
looking at the jury, looking at the attorney, and on all fours with his boyfriend. And I don't know. I don't care. Whatever rocks your boat.
Exactly.
Oh,
But I
Brad-
know, I feel I'm right though. I'm good at this. Oh, 3 spins? We're falling behind?
Oh,
But
Uh-oh.
I'm not entirely sure I trust Brandon. But
I'm not entirely sure that I trust him either. You need to keep track of the math, Nick, or we're going to get in trouble.
Fiery Red Podcast is
All right,
in the house.
it is now time for division. You're going to have to add up how much you have and divide by however much is on the fundraiser since we started.
1848.
All right. If a train leaves Chicago at 5 p.m.
78,
and they
88, 138. I have $188 to me.
So how do we figure out how many
six,
spins that
which
is?
is 6 spins in total.
Okay.
And
Which would mean
fundraiser
equaling
is-
$600 tonight. And we've had 2, 3,
and
4,
another 67
5,
from Lisbon. So we are now at
520.
$7,818. We are $1,182 away from the goal. We are closing
definitely over 600. We're over 600 for tonight. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're closing in on 1,000.
So we have to finish those spins. We have 6 total spins. We've done how many so far? 3? 4?
I believe.
Four.
3. 4?
4.
4. Right.
we
We have done 4. We've had 3 shots
We
and
have
2 hot
5.
things. We had
We have-
5 because we had
we have
3
5
shots, 3 shots and 2 hot things.
Yeah.
No, 1 hot thing.
No, one
Yes,
hot
sour
tamales,
punch.
one pickle.
1 sour, 1 hot. That's 5. So we have 1 more spin. You see, you cannot fool us. Let's go. We know how to do math. We are mathing.
I'm not a mathologist.
Wait, I forgot the music. Excellent. I get to eat another lemon. Woohoo!
It's a warhead. Now I have different kinds here. I have red, green, and
Lesko
Blue-
says we botched all that math. No,
And
we
Lesko-
didn't.
We
No,
we
we
started
didn't.
YouTube careers because we don't know how to math. This is the only thing we can do.
so red, purple, green, or blue.
Oh,
Purple.
okay, Carrie says purple.
Oh.
So go with purple. My microphone is sounding
I
strange.
guess that's the thing.
Is
It
it?
looks like your internet is having maybe
Yeah,
a
you're really
delay
blurry, Meg.
or buffering.
Okay.
Okay, let's see if you can actually do sour things here. Open sesame. Oh, for fuck's sake. Is this childproof?
You don't have a scissors next to you?
I have
That
an
works
axe.
too.
Um,
Or you can just use your teeth, but that's something dentists tell you not
Axe.
to.
Do I still sound weird, or did it fix?
No,
No,
it seems
it
like it's
sounds
coming
better.
in. Yeah.
And
Okay.
you're more clear.
Oh my
Oh, for
god.
fuck's sake.
What? Ooh. I think
If
this
the,
is going to help my
if the
cold.
package is purple, why is the thing black? Or is it purple?
I think it's
I can't see shit. Yeah. Oh. Okay, it's a bit sour. Ooh. Yeah, it's a bit sour. Does this have the powder inside as well?
I don't think I've
believe
had
so.
those.
You tell
Well,
us.
Hey, I just realized.
This is good. Nom 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 nom.
Did you trim your beard?
Yeah, a bit.
A lot, right?
Well,
It did not sound like you said, yeah, a bit. I'm just going to use your imagination to what I heard.
Yeah, that was my first thought.
you dirty women.
I thought your beard was wasn't it a lot longer?
I mean, sometimes. I mean, I've been a month in the United States
Like
without
3 hours
trimming
ago.
or shaving.
On the last
No,
stream 3
no.
hours ago?
No. This.
No. I just didn't notice today. I don't know why. I didn't, but I'm noticing right now that like it's different than it
I
has
think
been.
the
isn't
bourbon
it?
is helping you.
It took her 2 shots
Possible.
to realize.
It's possible. Well, I have attention deficit disorder, so it takes me a while for things to sink in, like that there's something new that I'm looking at. But I know that his beard is different. I'm going to have to go look at your streams now so I remember.
Okay, and we got another $20 from Tammy McCarroll and $25 from Anonymous. We are at 7,863 combined, which means we are 1,137 from the goal. We are closing in, folks.
Wow.
We are closing in. Whew. Once the top layer of these things, of this warhead dissipated, it's just hard
Yeah,
candy.
it's just hard candy. Correct. Yeah.
Our
But
Swedish sour are much
it's the
better.
outer level that gives you the first ooh,
Yeah, our Swedish sour candy, because first you have the outer layer, which is really sour, then it's caramel, and then it's a hollow inside, and it's sour powder in the middle.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Sour and caramel.
Yeah, that
is
doesn't
an
sound like a great combination. I don't know.
All right, let's see, Dr. Stefan. Yeah.
If his testimony was that what he saw in those photographs appeared to him, in his expert opinion, to be more in line with some issue related to weakness of the blood vessels, connective tissue.
Okay.
Would you have any basis to disagree with that pathology?
Sure.
Oh, so you're a pathologist.
Based on a
Okay,
review.
so if you have weakness in your blood vessels and you're attributing a bruise to that, then how can you account for the same individual who has the same DNA at the time of those bruises that were seen, healing well after a circumcision, not having excessive bleeding from any kind of puncture of the vessels when you're drawing blood? So to draw...
Are you retarded, Mr.
Yes.
Fucktwat?
I just want to let you know that EDS, you have flare-ups, which means
Yeah.
certain times are worse than others. So you're not going to be baseline all the time.
Well,
I had
yeah,
to get a
just like-
massage today because I've had a flare-up for 2 weeks. And the only thing that relieves is this one magical angelic lady's hands that knows how to work my body and the muscles that are overextending themselves. But no, this man is... I don't even think he knows how to spell EDS, to be quite honest.
And also a circumcision is under doctor's observation, which means they can handle whatever comes up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't in the room for that. Dr. Sarah Harbin Pickett was the only one in the room. I wasn't allowed in the room. So I don't know what she did to my baby. She may said it didn't bleed. How am I supposed to trust anything that woman says?
Exactly. He's looking up as if he's
Ceiling
standing
cats.
on-
Ceiling cats.
Ceiling cats.
Yes.
This guy consulted the ceiling cats for every answer he gave.
It was the
He did.
demon.
Yeah, but also I can also imagine him on his knees looking up. Ooh, I want that.
Oh, well, check out my my screen share because I have another meme for you. So this was the outfit that I drew for him during the stream. There we go. That's better. Now we understand. Look at Flux. Look at her face.
I don't know what I'm doing, but
God, I do look like a
Cracking your neck to get
I
out.
do look like a 10-year-old boy. The AI was right. I look like a kid. I look a little kid. It's funny.
I thought you were going to tell me about how to play Roblox. I was here for whatever stream we came in.
Different game, sweetheart. Different game.
Hey, Ginger with the Soul is in the chat. Hey, that's an oxymoron. Ginger with the Soul.
I can relate.
Sure you can. No. I have four fucking shots of booze already. Get used to it. Folks.
Uh-oh. What?
Snark attack.
Snark
Yeah.
attack.
Yeah. I might have a similar one that says Snarknado as well.
I love it.
God, you
Yeah.
know, the
This
thing
is not a kid-friendly channel.
No.
No. Well,
No.
depends on the child, of course, but generally, I curse like a motherfucker. I drink like a motherfucker, and no worries.
Might not want to use that particular epithet
No,
when
no,
you talk
no,
about doing that because
Oh my.
Some little 4-year-old is going to have new words on daycare on
He's
Monday.
not in here. He's not in.
Oh.
Okay, he's not
Okay.
there. Don't worry.
Yeah.
We seriously though, like the thing is that we love gay people because we have tons of them in our chat.
Yeah.
We like normal ones. This guy is an absolute drama queen, affected Nancy boy who runs around taking people's children. And that's the problem. It's 2025, sir. You don't have to do the affectations anymore.
No,
Everyone is fine with you just being who you are. Like you don't have to pretend.
it's
to
not a
be-
personality trait.
Yeah.
Stop
It's
it for
not.
the love of God.
For the love
And
of
don't-
God, stop making gay your personality.
And for you who are worried about me being demonetized, a third of all my streams are demonetized. So it's normal. And you do math like a Swedish toddler. 1369.
Let's go. I checked his math. It's good. Well, that doesn't really say much because I can't
I was about
do
to
math.
say, I always like when the teachers are like, just check his math homework. And I'm like, is someone going to check after me?
All right.
Like the
um,
doctor, you know,
yeah.
you didn't show your work. Well, I just took his word for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. That's exactly what happened here. This doctor just took the word. He didn't check any work. He was just like, yeah, I'll take her word
He
for
saw
it.
Verena Brown and thought, yeah, she's good at anything.
That's how they make their money. Don't forget that that's what child abuse pediatricians, like Megan said.
Yeah,
these are
if they
not
don't
regular
f-
pediatricians.
if they don't find
If they don't find
child
abuse,
abuse, they don't
no
get paid.
yes, absolutely.
Yeah, okay, so let's continue here with Dr. Cockgobbler. And
That conclusion, I would say, is not accurate.
Okay. If he testified yesterday that he was well aware of those facts and they did not change his opinion whatsoever, would that surprise you?
It would, but that's his opinion. That is not my opinion.
His opinion as a trained pathologist, not your opinion as a pediatrician.
So a pathologist speaking about photographs of bruises versus a pediatrician speaking about photographs of bruises, I really don't see the difference.
My
Okay,
gosh.
you're
He doesn't believe
you're
that.
medically an imbecile. Because a pathologist, that's what they fucking do.
Yes,
check
But
these things.
he's as good as a pathologist. Don't you understand? Because he did
Oh.
he did 3 years of internship or whatever with these child abuse doctors. So that gives him pathology expertise. You see? Does that make sense?
And there are
Nick.
different subsections of pathology. You have histology, which is where, you're just taking the slices and looking at biopsy slices. But there's other, different paths in that. And you should have had at least mild rotations in pathology, you cockholster.
Like, remember though, they just say things and they think there's not a good attorney to sit there and question them, because this is criminal. In the state of Georgia, when you have juvenile, hearsay is allowed in juvenile court. And these guys just say whatever they want, and then Child Protective Services.
They're used to not being
question.
held to the fire. Yeah.
That's why he's kind of like, look at his face right now. He's like, what? You're actually asking me hard questions.
Questioning me?
He can't understand it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
You don't.
Well, could you explain it to me?
Just asking you. You don't see the difference.
Oh, his face.
I don't. No.
Do you recall when Brittany and Renee Timms were in your presence on February the 23rd having a discussion?
Stop reading your fucking notes. He asked if you remembered. Jesus Christ. George, take his notes away from him.
I know. Isn't that unbelievable?
Y'all, I have to jump off. I'm so sorry. We have to go get our other little kiddo for the weekend.
Yeah, you have to
Thank you
untrain
so
him from
much.
cursive words. And,
Thank you, Nick, so much.
Hey, no worries.
All right. Y'all have
this
a great one.
This is what I do, and you take care of baby Tim's
Thank you.
and everything.
All right.
Bye, Carrie.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, Carrie.
See you next week.
Buy new socks.
Stop off at Walmart on your way home.
Yeah.
Bring the socks.
Oh, it's like Welcher.
Emotional support notes.
I still say he didn't wear any blue paint, and I am not impressed with him.
If he can't even be industrious enough to get out the blue paint, should we even be listening to what he has to say?
No.
Megan, can you imagine him in a onesie pretending to be an adult baby so he can try to give himself fractures? Because I feel like this
he can
is the
get
thing
squunched.
I think that's what happens at the Hellfire Club. They just they all get in onesies and try to
Squunch
hurt
each other.
themselves.
Oh,
it's a circle squunch. Yeah.
Did you say a circle
neighbor.
squunch? Did you?
Good luck getting that image out of your head.
Circle squunch. Oh, God. That's going on next week's bingo card. It's going on it. I'm doing it right now. I have it on the other screen. I'm making, by the way, folks, I am making an entire new bingo card because here's what I think. Today was too hard because it was geared toward the prosecution's case. I am making an entirely new bingo card for the defense's case for Monday. We're keeping the old favorites.
Idea.
We're keeping the old favorites, but I do want to show you something. Can I share my screen so you guys can see what I've been working on while we're sitting here? Because I think they're going to want to see this. I have added, Flux is going to get angry. Do you see her picture?
I love it.
Flux is gonna get angry. So yeah, we're doing an entire new card for defense case. So we have all kind new one. Nothing Burger, Tit Talk, Boom Roasted, State Badgers Witness. You guys, next week is gonna be epic. Okay. It's gonna be a little bit easier, but I'm still, hey, if you guys in the chat can come up with new squares, I still have room to put more in to make it more difficult, because I do like adding more so that it's more difficult, so that not everybody has the same squares.
I mean, Angry Swede could be a free square because
you caught that, Angry Swede. Also,
Yeah.
cork on the fork is a Nickism. Also, cork on the fork. And Circle Squunch just got added in there. See, I had Circle Jerk, but I think Circle Squunch is better, so we're going to replace Circle Jerking with something else.
Well, that's going to really drop our numbers.
we just got another $100 from Jen TCF. I mean,
we're over 8K. Did I just hear someone say we're over 8K?
Yes, we are
Wow.
at $8,063.
Wow.
Another $100 from Anonymous. We are
Woo!
$937 away from the goal.
Wow. You guys are awesome. This is so great.
You guys, thank you. Thank you,
Sticky,
all of you.
You're in contempt again. You will head over to the fundraiser right now. I'm bailiffs. Take him into custody, throw him in the prison, and throw away the key. This is the 5th time. You better go pay the fine. You better go pay it right now.
Yep. It's fine.
Dead ringer for God.
Our next the next witness that you'll be doing is a good one too. It's
who is it?
It's
I didn't even look ahead.
It's Dr. Pauls.
Okay.
Dr. Gerald Pauls from Amsterdam.
Well, if you can think of any bingo squares, that would be helpful. I have lots of spaces.
Okay. Did you put a big nothing burger?
I did. Nothing Burger is there.
Awesome.
Could we put cunty behavior, cahoot behavior from Brassy Locks? Because I feel like. So when did you start like your little doctorology hobby?
We can. I'm gonna add it right now. Brassy Locks, cahunty behavior. There you go. It's in.
I think I'm closing in on your record here, Megs, because we have 9 minutes of testimony in an hour.
Sometimes that's better than what we do on Megan's channel.
Yeah, you're doing actually quite well. We only get through it takes us about an hour and a half to get through 3 minutes or so. But it's okay.
Because we all have ADHD, and mine is where if I don't find the person compelling or a moron, I start looking at everything else that I notice about them, and I'm like, what is going on with him? Why does he keep taking off his glasses? And then Megan's trying to focus on the thing, and then we're like, that is really weird. Then Flux is just like, he's gay. And I'm like,
he's so gay. He's the kind of gay I can't stand, Flux. This is why lesbians hate gays. That's what
it was about to throw down between the L's and the G's.
The L's and the G's got into like a street fight.
It was like the Sharks and the Jets.
Yes,
they were all snapping. Surprisingly good choreography on one side.
Very good choreography. Jazz hands.
Oh. No, you have
while the lesbians were just fixing the motorcycles nearby.
Yes.
You have the suggestion of mic drop, squares, and hair talk.
I got that, and hair talk is on there. Hair talk is definitely there, and I got the other one. Yep. Chat contempt. That's a great one, Donna. I added that.
I do, yes.
And do you specifically recall telling them that in terms of the evidence of the fractures, the posterior reaction, the callus, that you would expect to see that for months? in those images.
Why are you checking your fucking notes?
I don't have that documented in my note,
He's asking of your opinion.
so I can't
Yes.
state that with any degree of certainty.
Is it
As
He's asking of your opinion. You're the state's fucking expert witness. He's asking of your opinion. That's why you're fucking there.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't written it down beforehand, so I can't say anything.
Mm.
That
The last
should be-
one, Verena Brown, as if I don't remember, Nick, if you were there or not, but she couldn't even speak to anything that she's experienced. Everything was what the literature says.
Yeah, I remember. I watched it, or at least part of it, and I was like, I'm going to need a lot of booze. And yeah, and in my line of law with labor law and employment, yeah, we use experts from time to time. If I ever saw somebody with their notes up there, I would murder them verbally.
In Minecraft, Your Honor.
In Minecraft, Your Honor. I mean, seriously. One of my favorite things to do is depositions. Now, I rarely,
Oh yeah.
I'm never at trial because I have a resting serial killer face. And
That's a new one.
but negotiations, mitigations, depositions, I'm killing it in Minecraft. Because if you have one of these jackasses there, can I see the notes? No! No, you can't. I'm asking of your opinion here. Yeah. Now,
And I
I'm
will
not as
say that the defense
colorful in my
didn't-
language when I do my line of work. What I do here is not reflective
I
of
just
what I do
imagine
in my
Swedish
line of work.
curses sounding really fun and friendly, like the chef. Like and it's just like you're just saying bad words, and it just sounds friendly.
Yeah, so far to my knowledge, I've only called somebody a fucktwat once.
That sounds like something I would do
oh,
as a lawyer.
And when it's my accent. I actually means forquad, and it's the accent. So when you hear me say fucktwat, I'm actually saying Lord Forquad.
Aha.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm demonetized. No worries.
I stated earlier, when bones heal, it takes time for them to develop the callus, and then it takes time for them to completely remodel. And that is under the, that's of the time frame of months. So I wouldn't be surprised if I said that.
Okay. Certainly possible that you said that.
Sure.
Okay. And your note on February the 3rd of 2022 indicates, and again, I'm assuming that this is informed by a radiologist with whom you consulted, that the rib fractures have completely healed as of February.
That's correct.
Okay. So evidence of the fractures can be present for months, but in February, they're completely healed. Am I reading that correctly?
You are, yes.
So, Dr. Fucktwat, you didn't realize what you said.
No, he does, and he doesn't get it. He's just like, what's he getting at? What does he mean?
I would have a field day with this. I would have a field
I
day
would
with
pay
this.
to see the cross-examination between Dr. Mesner and Nick.
And drunk Nick. And
Yes.
Would it surprise you to know that a pediatric radiologist has offered her opinion in this case that the tiny rib fractures that were present in Jameson could very well date back to his birth?
That would be shocking. Yes. If a pediatric radiologist said that,
Shocking, he
yes.
says.
Would it surprise you to know that this particular pediatric radiologist is one of the authors of the board exam for pediatric radiologists?
I don't care what that pediatric radiologist is.
Oh,
To make a statement that
time for the 2-finger salute.
I mean, this guy.
I don't care. You see, Nick, he is the utmost authority. This dude, him, not pediatric radiologist, him.
Yeah.
He's the
And
authority.
he looks at the jury as he's saying this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what do you think
and this
about
is
that, Nick?
After Dr. Bones. So again, we saw the state be absolute cahoots to Dr. Bones, and he was like, you know what, whatever, I'm just going to call all of your people morons once I look at their reports. This guy's like, that's stupid.
Messner was the last person to testify. So this means this man thought he could follow up Dr. Bones, Indiana Bones, and the jury wasn't going to hate him for this.
No. I wonder what the DA said to him. Like, do you think in like a normal situation, I would imagine the DA would kind of coach this last witness of some of the things that had been said, some of the things they wanted, but it's like, did they not tell him anything important? Because he did such a bad job.
I covered the YSL trial for 2 years. Experts, with the court's permission, can listen to other experts.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. In Georgia, actually, you can, if you are an expert, but only if you testified, they would let you stay in after you've testified to listen to other experts. But they did put in the rule of sequestration here.
Okay. But that doesn't usually apply to experts, though.
Experts.
They can apply it to experts if the court allows it.
So he didn't see Dr. Bones?
Unless the prosecution specifically asks for, because he will be our rebuttal witness, he needs to listen to the defense experts.
I see.
But if they don't, or the court doesn't approve, to my recollection of the YSL trial at least, but it's the judge's discretion, and if they don't ask, it won't happen.
Yeah. Poor thing, he didn't know how dumb he was going to look.
Well, again,
I don't feel so sorry for him.
No, to disregard a leading expert in pediatric radiology to the point where she actually wrote the board exam. Meaning, and for the boards, you have an exam, and sometimes you might have a verbal, test where doctors in the field ask you questions, and they want to see your thought process.
Now, I'm not entirely sure about the exact rules in Georgia, but his testimony here can be used by other lawyers in similar cases. So if somebody in an unrelated case asks him, you were asked in this hearing or other procedure about the radiologist who writes the bar exam, and you started with scoffing, they can bring, if the court allows it, they can bring it up, making him look as an asshole in every other proceeding he's involved in.
What's interesting is that a month later was the Hernandez family's criminal trial. And of course, Stephen Mesner got called in to that. And Carrie's attorney, Catherine Bernard, was Matt Hernandez's attorney. So it's like we're going to watch it all again between Catherine and this guy as soon as that trial's available. So he did.
I can't wait for that. Do we have an ETA on that?
I'm going to talk to Jeb. We see him next weekend at our You Are the Powers 5K family reunification run, and I'm going to ask him when it will be ready. That way we can. I'd like to jump into it right after the Tims, because it's so night and day that it would be great to just get it out there. Completely different, like the whole thing.
Yeah, the judge in that case is horrific.
Horrible. Horrible.
And
One person I wish we could bring in on this is Rob.
Rob, Law
Yeah.
and Lumber Rob.
Law and Lumber Rob, because he does
Yeah.
family law,
Family court. Yeah.
family court in Virginia. I'm going to send him some messages and say,
Yeah, I could. Yeah, we could certainly. I would invite him to join us if he would like to. Sure.
yeah, definitely, because I mean he has handled thousands of these cases, sadly, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is sad.
Yeah. And so it would be interesting to see his input out of his work in Virginia. But then again, he does this on a daily basis. He might not want to.
Yes.
True.
But if you don't ask, you never know. But let's Dr. Bum.
That you have rib fractures dating back to birth that are not present on 2 studies at 1 month and 2 months. That is
Why are you saying those are studies? Studies are peer-reviewed, generally. Why do you call them studies and not opinion work?
X-rays. Yeah, I mean it's weird
X-rays.
because they were X-rays. I don't know why he calls them that, but yeah. For background, there was 2 previous skeletal surveys where no fractures were seen. But earlier in his testimony, this same guy had said, we like to do skeletal surveys 2 weeks after the first set because sometimes there's tiny little fractures that we missed in the first one. So we'll do them again to see if we can find. So even he knows you can have a skeletal survey done and not see fractures. 2 weeks later, you can see fractures. I mean, he already admitted that in his own testimony.
Jesus Christ.
is nonsensical. That is not how our bodies heal. We know that you start to see healing between 7 to 10 days. By 14 days, definitely. So to say that they're from birth, then no, that doesn't follow any logical sense, anything that.
And we all have Dean Chambers for $59, putting us at $8,172.
90% funded.
91% done. $828.
Wow.
$828. I have no idea where we are regarding the Wheel of Regrets, but let's say it's $10 more. And because I don't care.
I don't know, but we'll look. We're drinking. We're
drinking now. It's hard to keep track.
Yeah.
Yes.
So next $10 will bring you a spin on the Wheel of Regrets.
We know in medicine, anything that we've been taught that our pediatric radiologists.
Yep. Here we go. Fucks. Where's Pat Sajak? The drunk knows how to spin a wheel. Who's Pat Sajak?
Pat Sajak was on the Wheel of Fortune.
Oh.
He was the host.
Oh. I have no idea what that is because I'm not American. All right. Wheel of Regrets. Oh, fuck. I have to go get it.
Okay, 10 hot sauce.
You have fun.
Okay. Well, and what he's failing to understand, what this doctor is failing to understand, is that each case is unique with its own specific fact patterns. So you are going to have outliers where you have a premature baby because of what Dr. Bones told us about the premature osteopathy.
Yeah.
You then have the fact that Carrie was taking a beta blocker and that there's a history of collagen interruption in the family. So this little boy could have been that
And
one
we
of the
find out
very
he has a genetic code. I mean, it's like
Yeah.
a whirlwind
I'll
of
be right back.
events. And he would never have even had these x-rays done if those unexplained markings that showed up on his little body, if that had never happened, we would never even know to this day that he had tiny little fractures in his little ribs. We wouldn't even know about it because it's asymptomatic. You don't see anything with rib fractures.
No, and not to mention I did notice how big, because the way your bone heals itself, it basically makes a callus, and then your bone creates that little bubble or callus on it, and then it's about a year for the body to remodel it to get it into the actual bone shape.
Ooh.
Flymog.
Flymog hot sauces. This has Carolina Reaper, But Orange Copenhagen, 7-pot Lucy, horseradish, black garlic.
Delicious.
Why did I put that on the wheel?
At least it's not another pickle candy.
Dun dun dun.
Good?
Sure.
Oh boy. Maybe you need some Meg's goldfish.
Yeah.
That takes care of my sinuses.
Yeah.
This is where I'm a little too tipsy to help. Like, okay, I'll start a story. I'm
I'm the only sober one left.
Watch while we just all laugh at Nick having the hiccups like it's hilarity.
Yes, I know alcohol will neutralize.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, how many spins do we owe?
We don't owe anything.
Oh God, there was a spicy thing. Sorry, I had to take a phone call.
Yeah.
My friend had gone to the cops for her son.
Oh.
I hate that.
All right. Uh-oh, the hiccups are here.
Yep, they're here.
All right, I'm on spoonful 2 of my Amish remedy for colds. Oh,
I do not owe 4.
Fine.
oh,
Here's shot 3 for or whatever number I'm on for Mo. Now, obviously, my shots are low because I am a freaking lightweight. And if I took real shots, there is a short period of time between where drunk Mo thinks she can dance. She cannot. I was passed over with rhythm. There is no way I can find a beat. Then Mo getting some form of knocked up, and then Mo going directly to bed. So
yes,
don't
we
do
raised
full
over
shots.
$1,200, only done 8 spins, but that's because money this direction hasn't shown up. I'm not Brandon. I'm not owing 4.
yeah. These people keep lying about what is owed. You're trying to hurt us. This is wrong.
Hold my breath for 20 seconds. What do you think I am, a deep diver?
You can't hold your breath for 20 seconds? Come on, I can hold my breath for a minute at least.
I'm not Laura Owens threatening to end.
I have to watch that. I'm so confused about the Laura Owens thing because I thought she got told that she never had any kids and she's like got put in jail or something.
She could be.
You thought she did what?
She could impregnate herself with a stripper pole. I mean, seriously.
Mo, did you see the body cam footage?
No, I haven't seen any. I thought
Oh!
Laura Owens
Oh,
was
you're
stopped.
missing it.
Oh,
Well-
you need to
I'll
do a
send it to you.
stream with the.
I'm going to do it. Why I am so out of time right now. It is crazy. It's probably
I
going to be
feel ya.
next week. Oh God, now I'm getting the hiccups. Damn it.
They're contagious. Hold your breath, Meg.
Yeah.
Nick's denial removal fund. Yeah, okay. Let's say that's enough. Oh, let's see if it ended.
All right, Sandra. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go for my margarita shot then.
Okay,
Sounds good.
I have plum and peach. Which one?
Oh, and I'm got leche.
Plum or
whatever
peach? Which one?
that's called. Chat, plum or peach?
These hiccups are killing me. Nick's hiccups are so funny. It sounds like a cartoon. He sounds like a cartoon having hiccups. It's like Looney Tunes.
Jennifer, plum or peach?
Peach.
Peach. Oh. Now this is. Oh, it's only 13%.
Only
Okay, government warning. Let's read this.
13%? There's a government warning?
Yeah, according to the Surgeon General, women should not drink alcoholic beverage during pregnancy. Well, I'm saying I might look
normal.
pregnant, but
Do you have any mouth babies? The question is, do you have any tonsil twins or mouth babies? Because that's always a possibility.
Neither.
Okay, all right.
Oh, Jesus. Let's find myself a new. Because I bought some shot glasses while I was in the United States, and I got one from the Everglades.
Ooh,
I love that.
great.
That's so Florida man.
It's
It's
just so
perfect.
10 more tourists. Oh,
let's go. It really should, but they don't.
cheers.
Cheers.
Also, is any woman on the panel upset that they have a deeper voice than this witness? Because I feel like I have more tests than him. I feel like Alex Jones, like with, on super testosterone max, just next to this man.
Did you say Alex Jones? Because,
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay.
That's the problem. He's been drinking too many chemicals, clearly. It's that he probably doesn't have filtered water. He's got all those hormones in the water coming through.
He got over fluorinated. This makes sense.
Yes. He got too much fluoride does this to a person.
You stupid woman! You stupid woman!
This is from the British TV series Allo Allo about the World War II and the French resistance, where a bunch of British people pretending to be German and French.
You stupid woman!
Oh my gosh, Mo, you didn't even have any tequila. Your clothes are falling off.
Well, I have the thermostat of someone who is schizophrenic. So, like, I'll be cold. Then I'm like, oh, but now you're hot. And if you don't get your
Look
clothes,
at what you did to Dr. Bumhole.
He's never
Sex
seen a
scandal
clavicle.
face. Sex scandal face. There it is.
There it is.
I'm an expert in freeze frame. And
You are very good at that.
oh. Oh, I forgot. I wrote. No, I didn't write it. I did a spin on the wheel song.
Spin it fast, spin it slow. Nick's turn, Nick. Don't you know the wheel decides what you owe? No escape, no safe road. Spin the wheel of regret. What will it be? What will you get? A shot of booze or a bite to chew? Spin it, Nick, it's up to you. Pickled herring or something worse. Drink it down, lift the curse. Salt on the rim, burn on the tongue. Nick's night of fun just begun. Round and round it screams your fate. Laugh or cry, it's too late. Spin the wheel of regret. What will it be? What will you get? A shot of booze or a bite to chew? Spin it, Nick, it's up to you.
I love it.
That's awesome. That was really good. I couldn't sit still. That was fun.
Lisbeth, well, that's cured my hiccups. Hey, Lisbeth is joining us apparently. And as Judy says, rules of engagement: $100 to the GoFundMe, 25 to me, gets you a spin on the wheel. I have no idea where we are at that thingy. This is not uncommon with my fundraising streams, that sooner or later I stop caring.
I wondered if you had a good system, like how the system
No.
worked.
No.
There's no good system. It's
No.
you drink until you can't remember where you were, and then you just keep spinning.
Just trust the chat. Trust the chat. They'll keep you set.
But not Let's Go Brandon, because he lies about how many
And I have
spins are left.
$50 from Ria Romberg all of a sudden. I think. I need to update this a lot sooner, because that was 25 minutes ago. I mean, if we go over half an hour, I'm going to switch over to Nancy Grace. And you do not want to watch Nancy Grace.
No, please don't make us watch her. No.
Yeah, but apparently $75 to me gets you 3 more spins, because I mean, but that's not important, because if you have to decide, go with the fundraiser.
Of course.
Yes.
Yes. Always go with the fundraiser. The fundraiser is what's important. We've
Yep.
got to get Brady Timms in some socks that
Hey,
are
there you go.
decent.
Thank you, Ria, for $50 to the fundraiser. Thank you so much. Yes, Brandon, we know you're very experienced at this, but
He claims he doesn't lie, but perhaps he misrepresents occasionally. Maybe what is it, the
yeah.
wording?
he's a state expert. He misrepresents.
Right.
I have no clue. This boat, I don't get paid for another hour. What?
One more hour. They make you wait till like a specific time on a Friday. Oh boy.
Experience. This is why we do the follow-up skeletal survey in 2 weeks, is because that gives you the time to see those, the healing. So that first set of x-rays was after he was 2 weeks old. So we're outside of the window. You can't attribute those to birth trauma.
Wrong.
So that expert is incorrect in her assessment.
Yes.
Right. Would it surprise you to know that that same expert and an orthopedic surgeon who have reviewed the images said that there is no compression fracture at T10?
No, it doesn't surprise me, no.
Okay. In fact, your note in talking about the compression fracture uses the word likely, does it not?
So it says that on the initial So the initial skeletal survey, and this is why we do the follow-up skeletal survey. So where it says likely is under the first. Okay, so the impression from the radiologist on 1/14/22, which was during the hospitalization, it says loss of height of vertebral body of T10 suggesting a compression fracture, or likely. But then when we repeated that skeletal survey on the 3rd of February, it says the compression fracture T10 again noted.
So the compression is the same a month later. Doesn't that tell you anything, Dr. Messner? If the fracture stays the same, could it have another cause?
Right.
Maybe it isn't a fracture.
Oh, how dare you! Oh.
We need a Greta. How dare you? How very dare you? You stand there, stole my childhood because my parents let me become a crazy person? You thought she could see pollution?
Oh. She went from listen to the expert to let's fuck with the Israelis. Yeah, great choice.
I will say, I like that Gollum is getting more work after Lord of the Rings. I always felt bad for that little guy.
Some people age with dignity, some people just age.
So it was validated on the follow-up skeletal survey.
No, you
Hold
just
on, hold on.
contradicted
Let me
yourself.
re-ask you my question because you're not answering it. Your note indicates, in reference to the word and phrase compression fracture, uses the word likely. Does it not?
How do you have to check your notes for this? No, I'm not a boniologist. Not that kind of, at least.
I'm not seeing that specific language in my note.
You certainly can.
Again, you certainly can. Judge is kind of fed up with this witness as well.
Okay, so that's in my impression.
Impression, no, you wrote it. You said it.
You wrote it.
Correct. So that's what I just explained about it suggested a compression fracture during the hospitalization.
Oh
So
my
the exact language in my note was that sentence. During the hospitalization, Jameson was found to have healing posterior rib fractures of the left 8th, 9th, 10th ribs and a likely compression fracture of the T10, as well as injuries to the inside of his mouth, sublingual, his face abrasion, and back bruise. That's the context of that likely, which I explained was confirmed on the follow-up skeletal survey.
But you didn't write that.
And later on, there is a reference to a compression fracture in this same note, talking about a specific vertebral body. And
Okay.
which vertebral body is referenced in your note?
T10.
Keep reading.
Oh. Oh.
The repeat skeletal survey from today shows compression fracture of the T10 vertebral body and no other fractures. Parentheses, the rib fractures have completely healed, end parentheses, period.
You don't
Your
have a note in
veneers
front of
do
you that
not make that
references a
look
compression
cute.
fracture of T11?
I do not.
Can I approach, Judge?
You certainly can.
Oh, you twat. You have a different set of notes than what was given to the defense?
I didn't catch
It is-
that the first time around.
Yeah, well, and it also could be that he has dictated notes and then he reviews them, so he could have caught an error.
Yeah, but then you have to note that in
Yeah,
the
you
things
usually
you
have
send
to
to the
mark.
defense.
You have to usually typically for medical chart like
He'll
discrepancies.
tell you that it was an error on his part. Like, I accidentally wrote T11, but then I fixed it. And he does admit to doing wrong, guys. So it's kind of a big deal. He admits that he was wrong and he fixed it.
Yeah, but did he do it in his written notes that was handed over to defense? Or did
The
it
defense
was
had it straight from CHOA, straight from Children's Hospital of Atlanta. So who knows why what Stephen Mesner has in his hand is not the same notes, why they're not correlating. But the defense got it straight from CHOA. So maybe he's just playing dumb,
that's kind of bad.
No, I think it was brought up to several different people that there were different ribs that were mentioned,
Yes.
different vertebrae.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think the state like said, hey, look at your notes, bring your notes with you and make sure they are all correct.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah. But if his notes in front of him is different from the ones from the defense, that should be a separate hearing.
They
Because
get
now
by
when-
with it. I mean, this happens with the other families too, because most of these parents are blocked from their kids' medical records. It's
Yeah, they
kept
won't
from
even
them.
even give them their medical records.
Yeah, they have to fight for it. Like Emma Hernandez, we ended up getting some, and it was like literally 3 or 4 different kinds. One would have 400 pages, one would have 700, one had 900, one had 1200. So they were different. I have no idea how this hospital does that, but that's how it goes. It's really weird. It's just how they run their business.
I mean, I can only speak from my experience in my area of law, and if things are different, then my counterpart has to explain it. Because if I have the information I have, and they have different things, they have to explain why it's different. Okay.
That's just how it goes here, Nick. Here in the good old USA.
Yeah.
I would also be interested when the Tims can get access to the medical charts, what they charged. What were the billing codes for Jameson?
Oh, that's a good point.
That's a big thing from the Maya Kowalski case. They charged under a CRPS billing code while saying she had conversion therapy or conversion disorder, and it was all fake.
Yeah, but they still billed for the real thing. And that was kind of a big deal in the Kowalski case.
Mm-hmm. We do tell the parents, for the families we support, to look into that or check their insurance, because once their kids are taken, sometimes they'll still bill the parents' insurance for things. There was some weird stuff for the Hernandez family. I don't recall that there was anything weird billed besides non-accidental trauma. You know, that was put in there into Jameson's records.
So the hospital still in the records had non-accidental trauma. And okay.
Yeah.
Jesus. I understand the tactics from the defense, because every time...
So that is not the official note. That was my...
What do you mean official note?
So you do have drafts. Until you sign
note?
it, you can futz with it all you want. But once you sign it, that means that's your final draft. And to go back into that, you'd have to put an addendum to it.
Right.
Yeah. But still, you have to still provide your thought process, as in, how did you reach this conclusion?
Yeah. He'll talk about it here like that it was his error, but I don't know what he's reading. If they only printed off some kind of official where he wasn't seeing what the defense is. It's really weird. Even Verena Brown couldn't read her own record. She had no idea. She made the comment like, sorry, I'm not used to these records. So I don't know what they look at compared to what the defense gets and the families get. Remember that, Megan? It was like, she was like, Where are you seeing that? I don't know where that's at on these records. It was like, have you ever looked at one of your records?
It is
before?
confusing how they create these voluminous records that they suddenly have, amnesia about writing them themselves,
I
And
mean,
it's
the
all-
investigator, the cop was like, well, it's a 500-page record.
Yeah.
I couldn't
He was the
possibly
most
mouth
honest of all
read.
of them.
I couldn't possibly mouth read all through 500 pages. I didn't even read 500 pages throughout all my schooling.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't want
500
to do
pages
it.
is too much.
Those
Jesus.
golden books were about the only ones he could master.
Golden books.
With the pictures.
Yes.
Oh, we are talking about man with female name who failed finger painting class.
Yes.
Yes.
The paste
That's
eater.
him.
Oh,
Jody
okay.
the paste eater. Yeah.
I note from a few minutes prior to me signing off on this note. And I picked up on that error, which was me typing, and it's one vertebral
at him
body off.
bragging.
It
That
really
was
doesn't make a
painful.
difference. But it even says, if you read my Visic diagnoses, it says compression fracture T10 vertebra with routine healing. So it was a typo on my part, and I actually caught it right away. And this is in the official final record. So I typed 11 instead of 10, but I did correct it. But it's still one vertebral body.
You indicated to Ms. Fox that your role was to evaluate and determine whether or not there had been abuse. Correct?
Correct.
This note, in its last sentence, contains a finding by you that says everything you're looking at is consistent with child physical abuse. Is that correct?
Correct.
All right. So we've already established that you have more expertise in pathology than a pathologist and radiology than a radiologist. So let's talk about genetics. What were the results?
Well, look at his face. Go
of the
back, Nick.
COL
Watch his
1A1
face.
and 1A2?
Yeah.
Watch his face when he says that. It's so funny.
Oh,
so
he's
bitchy about
realizing
this.
what he actually told the defense. Oh, fuck. That's an old fuck face.
Watch his reaction as he hears and it
Pathology than a
registers.
pathologist and radiology than a radiologist. So let's talk about genetics.
I roll 1, I roll
What?
2. There it goes. Did you see it? Did you see it? 2.
Yeah.
Double eye roll. Double. Holy crap.
He doesn't even care.
And another $30 from Jane Austin. Thank you so much. Putting us over $8,200. We are now $798
Wow.
to the goal.
Awesome.
That you guys are amazing.
Yes.
You over at Rumble, here at YouTube, over at X. Thank you. We are less than $800 from the goal.
Oh, it's so exciting.
Let's get us there.
It's exciting.
What were the results of the COL 1A1 and 1A2 tests at the time that you wrote in your note, everything you're looking at is consistent with child physical abuse?
Sure. So those results were still pending?
So you didn't know?
That's correct.
Okay. So
why didn't you wait?
You knew blood had been drawn. You knew that it had been sent to a lab. You knew that it was being tested, obviously for some relevant purpose, correct? Correct?
Correct.
But you didn't know the results of that test.
That's correct. But we did have the follow-up skeletal survey.
So
You had no
fucking
genetic
what?
test results, and already you folks are putting in writing, this child has been physically abused.
That was my diagnosis. That was Dr. Brown's diagnosis, yes.
No need to wait on those genetic tests. That came back with an abnormality
With a problem.
Oh
at a site that produces connective tissue, correct?
So there is a variant of unknown significance that was detected. It's a
I just
Why
hate
do you
him.
call it an unknown significance? You have to
But-
bring this into your diagnosis.
Well,
It's not an
so
unknown if the test is conclusive.
Yes, and it is a variant of unknown significance. So for anyone who doesn't understand, it means, hey, this showed up on your genetic panel with a variance of unknown significance. I would love to pour this doctor a cup of water and put a variance of unknown significance amount of something toxic in his water and ask him if he's willing to drink it or not.
well,
Yep.
yeah, and
There's
and this
it's there. I mean, it's there. Just they don't have all of the answers, but it literally showed up for this baby, and look how smug he is about it.
Mhm. Yeah. Donna says unknown means not known, not
Yeah,
unimportant.
not. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ, Dr. Stefan Messner.
and they know what it's close to. So basically, they have mapped out part of the genome, the human genome, and they know that it's next to and between two genes that are. So this is kind of, you have your, I can't remember how they explained it, but basically this is kind of in between stuff that they don't really know what happens for those genes. It's not one of the genes that they have studied yet. So all this means is we don't know. It's a fancy way of saying we don't know. We don't know
And
what
we
it
need
affects.
to
We don't.
watch, and we need to wait to see. We need to study more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Non-pathogenic variant. It was detected in 2 other individuals when I reached out to the lab who are related to Jameson.
So it is you have 2 people with the same genetic thingy that is then brought down to the child. And if these 2 people come together and do the honky ponky, they transfer the defects down. That's quite common knowledge. Well, maybe not
Yes.
common knowledge, but that's generally, it's like eye color. If you have one parent with brown eyes and one parent with blue eyes, you have the genetics that tells these are the chances of brown, blue, or everything in between. Same with genetic defects.
Right.
Sorry, I hate the word genetic defects in this case, but if 2 people have the markings and then you have a child with the markings, it has significance. Because
Yes.
generally it is enhanced in the child.
Well, and what's very interesting is you can have 2 parents that carry the recessive defective gene, and neither of those parents will display any problems because they have, good genes on one side that are dominant. But you do have a 1 in 4 chance, if both are recessive parents, of getting that. So it doesn't need to be seen in the family, but when you see an expression of a collagen disorder in the parent, and then you have, history of scoliosis from the paternal side, I would think you would test the father as well, because it makes no sense. These people are so moronic.
No, and it's proof that they don't care, because for those who don't know, Carrie and Brady were escorted out of the hospital. They were told to leave their infant son alone and would not let family stay with him, and kicked them out of the hospital before these tests were in. So even if they were abusers, you're in a hospital, you have nurses, you have doctors, you have cameras. Wait for the test results to come back in. They didn't do that. They lost blood. They lost, and they did not wait these test results. They do not care about your children.
Lost them.
Not at this hospital.
They lost the blood
lost
test. Instead of retesting, they lost blood tests. And then instead of which they were supposed to be testing for leukemia, cancer, that whatever, instead of retesting, they just go straight to child abuse.
Yeah.
It's
absolutely.
sick, negligent.
And to this point, and this is the state's final witness, they have no explanation how you can break posteriorly. So posterior just means your back, and very close to the spine. That is where you're going to have the strongest attachment and strength because it's connected to the spine. He fails to explain how you can fracture 3 of those and not have any soft tissue damage. Now,
Yeah.
from what he has finally figured out with the state is that they both squunched and slammed him on like something. They were
Could have been on
pressing.
different days, though, Mo. I mean, it could have been different
True.
days.
Yeah. So
Jesus.
again, if anyone has broken a rib and not had a bruise, let me know. I just know there's usually corresponding soft tissue damage.
Yeah.
Jesus.
They do not display any kind of signs of OI.
Says who?
And Jameson, that's my understanding.
Says who? Who did you talk to that said that?
That said what?
That they didn't have any signs of OI.
So according to
Let's refer
the
to the notes.
records and my discussions with counsel, there is not a family history of OI.
Discussions with counsel?
Oh, yes, he's about to bring that up, Nick. You're of that.
No, he's just an expert witness. But if he's bringing in discussions with the prosecutor, that could make the prosecutor a witness.
That's a good point. He'll.
Well, and
right, the
it's
DA.
also
That's
he's
the
also
DA.
used to family court where none of this is scrutinized at all. So
Yeah.
he's not aware that he has, potentially made the prosecutor a witness. He's not aware that you should generally read your notes before you become a witness because he's allowed to have his notes everywhere else. Now, the defense didn't say anything, so
Right.
they obviously realized how badly he was coming off to the jury.
Mm.
Make of
Yeah.
that what you will.
Yeah, make people talk because they have a tendency to bury themselves.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes. I think both Jason and Catherine did a lot of that where we
They
kind
let
of like-
them talk.
Yeah, they let them just be themselves. It's true.
And this guy literally says that the way this baby got injured was by squunching. I mean, squeezing. You do you know how hard would you have to squeeze a baby to break a rib? It makes no sense. But you know what does
Kids
make
are
sense?
really fucking flexible.
They are, but you know what does make
Yeah.
sense? The squunching and the compression that goes on during labor.
Oh yeah, wait
Yeah.
till he
Especially-
explains labor because this
Oh.
douche canoe has seen a vag since birth. Really, spare
Never.
me. As the only thing that I am an expertologist in, he's like, it's more of an extraction force than a compressive
Oh,
force.
it's
Remembering that they call them confucking-tractions, okay?
Yeah. Exactly. Unbelievable. Listening to this guy gay-splain birth to us is really fun.
Yeah.
Discussions with whose counsel?
Look at
with the
the
DA's
crack.
office
Okay.
when we were preparing for this case.
Just
I was told,
So your information about the genetic history in this case comes from the district attorney's office. Is that your
well, I'm
testimony?
telling you the current information. During the evaluation by Dr. Brown, she said OI screening questions were negative, other than the grandfather with poor dentition. So there's not a known family history of OI.
You just said 2 people.
Yeah, 2 people tested positive in the genetics. You want to change your answer, cockholster? Like, at this point, I am done with this man. I am so... Because, again, the arrogance of explaining birth when you've never actually done it is galling in the first place. But then to explain it with such smarm to people who have actually given birth,
It's very offensive. I'm offended.
it is. I am. As a lady who
I'm
has
offended.
pushed out 6 kids, we should be called in. Hey, feel any contractions? Yes, they're really squeezy.
Yeah.
almost
I
like
have
they
4
scrunched the
sisters
baby
who try
out.
to populate the world. Our dinner conversations are about what happened during birth, which is, well, interesting. What tears during birth, which is, I didn't need to know that. How much poo occurs, which I also didn't want to know. And then everything afterwards. There's a lot of poo discussions around the yeah.
Mm.
We have no idea what you're talking about.
Absolutely not.
No. No.
None of that happened. None of that is real. What is-
I will say, as a public service announcement to anyone whose significant other or they themselves are going to have babies, for people in the room, we can in fact fucking tell we're having a contraction without you pointing out that's a big one. For your safety, maybe not, tell your wife who's having like a monster contraction. Do you see how big that's getting? Oh my God, it's getting higher. You
Yeah.
might not survive your birth. I'm just
Or
saying.
my brother-in-law, don't hold her hand.
Have people hold your arm. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
your forearm, because they will squeeze your fingers and break fingers.
Yeah.
There is this variant of unknown significance. Jameson has not fractured additionally since these initial fractures, yet he's more mobile. That is not something that you see in OI. So my diagnosis remains unchanged.
Okay. You say that there's a variant of unknown significance.
That's correct.
You define that as non-pathogenic, correct?
That's correct.
Define the word unknown.
The judge is having her
Give me your
Werther's break.
definition of that word.
Sure. So I'm not sure of what that of what it means. So
I love when that
unknown
happens.
significance.
This is the same
don't know what
bullshit
the
they
word
did with
unknown means?
RSD. They changed
I
it to
just explained it,
CRPS.
so
Don't
it
know a
means
fucking
we don't
other thing
know.
about it.
Okay. Less than CERP, correct?
Hmm.
Oh my
The
gosh.
word unknown, yes.
Even.
So, variant of unknown significance. We don't know the significance of this variant.
Well, we do to an extent where it's been detected in other individuals. The vast majority of them are of African American descent, which
You're retarded.
Just get straight to the point, Nick. Tell us how you really feel.
Yeah, not to mention, yes, certain diseases affect different populations, but there are people that get sickle cell anemia who look like me, and I paint with all the colors of beige, okay? So,
Listen,
But seriously,
no matter what
but
he says,
it
known
doesn't
means
really
known.
matter which populations it occurs more than others. You have this individual. What
This
does
child.
it mean with this child?
Exactly. Ugh.
What did we
So
miss,
obviously,
Rosalind? She said we missed something.
we're
What did we miss?
seeing
Oh, the
here,
ceiling cat.
Jameson and being Caucasian. We know that so when they say that it's unknown significance, it's on that same, it's close to where we see pathogenic changes in the genetic makeup, but it's coding for like the mRNA. In this case,
oh my God,
the
he's
proof
a
is really
no
in
fucking
how does
idea.
No, pause
this get
him. He's
expressed
an
in
idiot.
this
And
human.
I will explain it, and I didn't even finish college. Okay, mRNA is from the mitochondria. Remember on Schoolhouse Rock, or Miss Frizzle and the Magic School Bus? The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Now, I am pretty sure that they're testing nuclear DNA.
Yeah.
So from the nucleus, you absolute art tart. How about you go back to college, Doogie Howser, and get a real job or work at Home Depot for a couple years so you get your voice deeper than mine?
James Francis, I agree. I missed the doctor from this morning. Yeah, Indiana Bones was so fantastic to watch. I mean, he was a guy with real gravitas, real knowledge, real expertise. And after watching him, watching this guy is like, they give these people medical degrees?
I know. It's night and day. It's
They
crazy.
gave this person a medical degree. They literally gave him one, and I can't understand why.
Yeah,
Look
notice
at
the difference
those-
between expertise knowledge too. That Dr. Bones was an orthopedic surgeon, and he had to have background in all of these things because you have to treat the whole person. He has to have a background in everything. This guy took a 3-week, I don't know, DeVry course about people hurting children. And
Yeah, and he belongs to the Hellfire Club, where they,
That's
dress up in
right.
their druid robes and sacrifice small children in order to get in or whatever. I don't know, drinking
Whatever they do.
adrenochrome on the weekends, whatever it is they do. We're not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does have crazy eyes. Look at his eyes.
Those are psycho eyes.
Yeah, psycho eyes. They are. That is
There's some
clinically
Manson
proven.
lamps.
If you can see the whites on the tops and the bottom, like at the same time, like that's not a good sign.
Oh gosh. Yeah, you can. He's just uncomfortable too. He's very
That indicates a psychosis and a personality disorder. Is what that indicates.
We've
that.
diagnosed you, Dr. Mesner. We've diagnosed
I'm not saying he has that, but if I were to write a medical record for him, I would definitely put in psychotic. And
Well,
fuck it if it's not true. Fuck it if it's not true. It doesn't matter if it's not true. It's my diagnosis.
an unknown
sir.
amount of significance of
Unknown
psycho.
significance of psychosis.
It's definitely a fear response, and again, showing your eyes, opening them big, either means you're surprised or scared. So if you're just looking at his body language, it looks like he just got shocked by one of those fake cans of beans. That being snake, I thought he would be
trying to,
comfortable
like-
with snakes. But
He's trying to smooth talk his way by not even looking at the attorney anymore, only looking at the
Hey.
jury, and he's trying to smooth talk himself out of
note,
this mess.
Stevie, opening your eyes wider does not make you look more trustworthy. It makes you look more cray-cray.
Yep.
And if it's being expressed in a pathogenic way, where you're seeing that it's causing problems with the collagen, that is causing him to fracture more, then he would be fracturing more. And he's not.
And I do think that was the biggest hurdle for the defense, and I'm glad Dr. Bones was able to so eloquently explain it, because that is going to be the main question everyone has. He didn't fracture anymore once he was taken from the parents, and Dr. Bones was very good at explaining it's not just one process. You're not building bone in a baby out, in a vacuum. It's also their hormones, their growth hormones, the collagen, the growth path that they're on. Every mom knows about like the 6-week or 8-week, regression where kids are really growing very fast, and usually they end up pretty fussy and you're nursing all the time. It's so multifactorial that you actually have to be an expert in multiple fields to understand this. Or just read a book.
Oh, Rosalind. Oh.
Yeah, Rosalind added him to the collection of crazy eyes. Oh, you put it in my DMs? All right, hold on. Hold on. Oh my God, she did. She did. Oh, this is great. Hey, why am I in there? All right, but that was purposeful. I was pretending to be lips. Rosalind, I demand you remove that. That is defamatory in every way.
You're going to start a federal case.
That's right. I'm suing you.
Oh.
Well, let me stop you because I didn't ask you any of that. If a pediatric geneticist has testified in this case, then in her opinion, what has happened with Jameson is not necessarily inconsistent with a diagnosis. If in her opinion, what has happened with Jameson, the course of these events, is not inconsistent with the diagnosis of a connective tissue disorder, and in fact, has diagnosed him with a connective tissue disorder.
Your Honor, I object. We had 2 geneticists and neither one of them diagnosed him with anything.
Mr. Hood?
I think Dr. Krista Murdy did. I think she said that, in her opinion, he had an undefined, unspecified connective tissue disorder.
I would agree we would have to do more testing to diagnose him with anything.
I'll overrule the objection that it's for the ladies and gentlemen of the jury to recall the testimony of the witnesses they've heard.
If that was her testimony, is she incorrect about that?
Well, I'd like to know what the testimony was and what it's based on. But my opinion is based off of what I know.
Which is nothing.
Which is very, very little. An unknown significance of what Stephen Mesner knows. Yes. That's awesome.
You just think he'd be more acquainted with one-eyed snakes.
Oh, you guys are the absolute best. Yeah, we saw it. We saw it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Emerson's body has done. In the intervening time, in between those skeletal surveys, there have been no additional fractures. So,
If more than one witness in this case has testified that in connective tissue disorder situations such as OI, there is a wide spectrum that you can see in terms of very, very mild with very, very few fractures or no fractures to very, very severe. And to cases where fractures happen early but seem not to happen as consistently over time. Would that surprise you?
no.
Fucking da.
Hey, Nick, is there another spin that we need to do? Because I need to get running, but I'll stick around for the last spin if we're doing it.
I'm not entirely sure, but let's say it's $10 from the next spin of the wheel. So, folks, you know what to do. Another $10, and we spin the wheel, and then Megs has to abandon us.
Yes. I will be watching, though.
But let's listen to Squinchy Crazy Eyes here.
Squinchy Crazy Eyes.
Crazy eyes.
Based upon your review of the records, there was no indication of any internal injury to Jameson at any time. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And when I use that phrase, doctor, I'm speaking of soft tissue or organ damage. Is that correct?
He did not. That's correct.
Okay. No bruised or damaged organs.
That's correct.
He did not present to CHOA in January of 2022 with any bruises on his torso, save possibly a bruise that was located by his mother after he was x-rayed on his back.
So limited to the torso, that's correct. There were other findings which we mentioned earlier, or I did.
And you mentioned
Thank you,
an
Liz.
abrasion to the face.
Five
Is that
more
correct?
bucks.
Correct. There's
Let's send Megs off a little bit drunker.
correct. With some surrounding bruising, yes.
Oh,
Ms.
the
Fox
eye
asked
rolling.
you about some blood test results.
Yeah, I mean,
He's
seriously,
great.
if there is no soft tissue damage whatsoever, how did they squeeze this kid into fracturing?
Oh, it's a very, you need lots of talent for this particular type of squunching and squeezing.
Yeah.
Because you have to, it's like when you hit somebody with a phone book, you know, and you don't leave a bruise, but you hurt them. Apparently there's some kind of unknown squunching technique that we don't know what it is that doesn't leave soft tissue bruising, but does break bones.
Yeah.
Yeah, and by the way, the hitting with the phone book is kind of a fairy tale. People
Dang
do
it,
get
that was the only
bruises.
reason I wanted to become a cop.
Well, wait a minute, what about the rubber hose? I'm from Chicago. They really did that. They would beat people with rubber hoses and stuff.
You will get marks. Don't ask
Yeah,
me
I would
why
imagine
know
a
how.
rubber hose would. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think they beat them with the rubber hose just because it hurts really bad. I don't think it was
Yeah.
because it didn't leave marks.
Just for fun.
It was
I don't-
Chicago. Who was going to ask questions?
Yeah, home in jail is not really a place where anybody's checking that anyone was checking on at the time.
Mm.
results, and you indicated at one point that Jameson's vitamin D level was normal. Is that
That's
right?
correct. Mhm.
We don't know what his vitamin D level was on the day that he was born, do we?
I don't know.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
And
Time to spin.
thank you, Brandon.
All right,
Time for
here
a
we
spin.
go. Here we go. Oh no, not the spicy things, not the spicy things. Yes, I can do another lemon.
Booze.
Oh, you're spinning again.
He didn't want any candies. He wants vodka.
Better. All right, vodka. So I guess I'll go with gin because I don't have any vodka up here.
And I'm opening up. Yes, after a while, I respin things because I.
Yeah, who wants to have those awful candies anyway?
Yeah.
No one wants that.
After a certain point of alcohol, rules kind of gets thrown out the window.
Right.
The rules go out the window.
Like we had any rules to begin with. Let's be real. It takes us 36 years to get through testimony.
Mo has been here before.
Because between Flux, mine, and Megan's ADHD, we're like, oh my God, did you see that? And we're like, no, what? And then we're derailed as Megan's like, yeah, he totally did it.
This is a new vodka bottle, apparently.
New vodka bottle. Childproof. Let's find. Oh, this is a good one. Been there, broke that.
I should have that in my house.
It's a tall shot glass.
Ooh.
That seems like a double.
Yeah, kinda. Cheers.
Cheers. All right. I'm going to pop off, but I may be back. I just need to go and make something to eat. Otherwise, it's going to be bad for me. So I'm going to go make something to eat, but you can leave me backstage if you want. And I will
just see Mr. Fox like, you need to go eat something.
Yeah, right.
Have some quabs.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I may
Just
be back.
as 5 wives, this was not a good idea.
All right.
Oh.
I didn't touch not a daggone thing.
Whew. That was not a great vodka. Let's just say
It's
that.
made by people who don't drink. What did you expect?
Yeah. That's. Oh.
I think her internet just went out, so she's going to be coming back.
Yeah, she will be back.
We don't know any lab results for Jameson on the day that he was born. Is that correct?
No, there's some lab results like his blood type, etc., but not, any vitamin D level. They wouldn't routinely get that. No.
And thank you to Anonymous for
Why
another
are you
$10 to the
squinting?
fundraiser, getting us to $8,212. We are now 788
Woohoo.
from the goal.
All right, Doctor, thank you. That's all I have for you right now. Ms. Bernard may have some questions.
Thank you, Mr. Hood. Ms. Bernard, do you have questions of this witness?
Oh, she does. How fun.
Good morning, Dr. Messner.
Good morning.
All right. So
His stance is so disrespectful. I
Let's,
don't like it.
so as you just said, the only time you've ever seen Jamison Timms is February 3rd of 2022, right?
That is correct.
Okay. When did you first become aware of his case as someone who had been admitted to the hospital where you work?
Oh,
I can't give you an exact date, but we would have discussed him on trauma rounds. So that would have been prior to him coming to the clinic.
Okay. Would you have become aware of his case on January 13th when he was admitted to the hospital?
No.
Would it have been sometime between would it have been January 14th when Dr. Brown saw him?
No. So it would have been after. So whoever's on call that day for consults, whether it be myself or Dr. Brown or Dr. Pena, we become aware of a consult. The rest of the team doesn't, or our fellows will become aware of it. And then we'll discuss the cases when we have rounds on Wednesday, and we alternate between Scottish Rite and at the time it was Eggleston. So that's when I would have learned about the case.
Okay, so would that have been the Wednesday before February 3rd?
Possibly. It would have been either that or the Wednesday before that.
Okay. And when you become aware of a case, what information do you get and who are you discussing it with?
Oh, so in that context, I find out about it when we're doing rounds. So the trauma clinician, goes through the list of patients who are on there. Then whoever, if we did a consult on that patient, whoever completed the consult will talk about the patient. We'll look at all the imaging. We'll discuss the case. So that's how I would. It's a kind of a multidisciplinary meeting that we have.
so what you do, Dr. Shitface, is you get an opinion, you do not question it, and then you form your opinion. You do not have an
No.
individual opinion.
Not to mention, it's not multidisciplinary if all the doctors he's consulting with are child abuse pediatricians. That's not multidisciplinary. To be multidisciplinary, you would have radiologists, you would have pathologists, you would have geneticists. But you didn't talk to any of those people. You talked to other, pediatric child abuse doctors.
Jesus.
Okay. So would this have likely been, it looks like February 3rd, 2022 was a Thursday. So would this have likely been done on February 2nd, that Wednesday?
I really can't say. It would have been a Wednesday. That's when we have trauma rounds. And it would have been before I saw him in clinic.
Okay. And so do you remember who you discussed Jamison's case with and where you got the records from?
Sure. So the way trauma rounds work is
well, and if I could just stop you, doctor, I'm asking specifically about Jamison Timms in this case. Usual practice is we want to know what happened with Jamison's case, not just what the usual practice is.
I have no recollection of discussing him on trauma rounds. He would have been discussed on trauma rounds.
Okay.
And it would have been.
Okay, so you have no recollection whatsoever about discussing him. So all you have is some other people's paperwork. Oh, for fuck's sake.
One of the trauma clinicians, who's a nurse, talking about the case. This is what's in the record. Then it would have been Dr. Brown talking about her consult. It would have been, if there were any social workers who were involved, them talking about what happened in the hospital, any follow-up. We're able to pull up the reports, and we do this all over WebEx, which is like Zoom. So we're able to see the X-rays. So we're all in there together.
Okay.
So that's as most detail as I can give you. I'm sorry.
So if I understand correctly, at some time prior to February 3rd, 2022, there was a WebEx consult regarding Jamison Timms that involved you, Dr. Brown, one of the nurses that was treating Jameson, and social workers who are connected with Department of Family and Children's Services?
Sure. So there's a number of people who participate in that. It's our hospital social workers. It's my whole team. Some of the nurse practitioners will be on there. Our
But do you have
resource
a
nurse,
specific recollection?
our fellows, if we have any rotators.
Jesus Christ.
We use it as a teaching opportunity as well. But then we're also reviewing those cases. That's when I mentioned the 3,000 some cases that we've reviewed over the past 3 years. That's how we reviewed them, is during that weekly meeting.
3,000?
So there's a number of individuals. I can't tell you exactly who was on that because, if people are off, they won't be on the meeting. And I don't know, I don't have a attendance record for that day here.
Well, and I understand you're treating a lot of patients. This was 3 years ago, but surely you can understand why, here in trial for Carrie and Brady Timms, we're pretty much focused on just what happened with Jameson, right?
Sure.
Okay. So there was a big meeting that took place with a number of individuals, but you don't remember the names of any of those individuals or anything that was specifically discussed about Jameson. Is that right?
Correct. I can tell you, how those meetings run, which I did.
That's not the
there'd be
question,
lots of people
asshole.
there. And it's not just one case. We go over, 20, 30 cases.
Okay. So Jameson was one of 20 or 30 cases that you're talking about with a group of people that includes folks from Department of Family and Children's Services, Dr. Brown, various nurses, et cetera. Is that right?
That's correct.
Okay. So when you come in to do the exam on February 3rd, 2022, your notes reflect call information taking place at 2:00 p.m. on that day. Is that right?
And he goes back to his notes.
A call?
I'm looking at page 192 of the CHOA records.
I'd have to see it. The note, what I printed out today is my consult note, which is everything that I authored. So I'm sure there's other things in the record.
And Your Honor, if I could approach the witness.
Certainly.
Here's a copy of the medical records from CHOA.
Okay.
It's
Okay,
192,
so you look at
motherfucker.
page
Open it up.
192
Get with
of
the
that
class.
record,
Is it tabbed here?
I don't know that it's tabbed in that one. We were using that one with Dr. Brown.
Oh my goodness. Okay, 192.
Okay, you ridiculous son of a bitch. You should know how to count to 192. You're our
Yeah, usually
doctorologist.
it starts with 1 and then the numbers get higher.
Yeah, so like you can flip to 190 and then look at, for a 2. This is the kind of kid I would hate in school because he would always ask a question
Okay.
after the teacher just
And so
said the
you note
answer.
where it says the telephone encounter summary call information 2/3/2022 at 2:00 p.m. with provider Stephen A. Messner, MD, and the department is the SRSVB Center. I guess that's the Stephanie B. Blank Center.
It is, yes.
And so that's the department, and then under center, it says Child Protection Center, right?
That's correct.
So what would this call have been?
So it says it's a telephone call encounter summary. When our intake coordinators make calls, they'll put notes in. I don't know. Everything here says, I'm looking here, there's a telephone encounter summary. Okay, call information 2/3/22 at 10:30 on page 181 for radiology. So that is the time that they were told to go to radiology. And then I guess the appointment is at 2:00. I don't know, it doesn't show up this way on the electronic medical records, but it does say that the progress note by me was at 2:00 and then I filed it at 3:56.
So would this have been you calling over to radiology or
No.
you talking to the intake coordinator?
No.
Oh, really?
It's just something that Epic puts in here. I don't know why it says telephone encounter. but it says that also for radiology. So I'm not sure. That's not, when they print them out like this, it puts all kinds of other stuff in there, but that's not,
So your records are not reliable.
Georgia, do
I
better.
don't know.
Okay, so the answer is we don't know what the telephone call being referred to
It's
on
not,
page 192
yeah, there's no
is.
telephone call.
So
I mean, if there's a note from like say if our intake coordinator calls a parent or a caregiver, then it'll be written out what they discussed. I don't know if it just generates that because it says it's.
Hey, look at that! Liz Bird spent money, got married. Thanks all for a great night. Good night, all. Yeah. I'm looking here at the fund. Oh, we got another $50 to the fundraiser
Woohoo!
from Slinky.
Thank
Thank
you.
you,
Thank
Slinky.
you.
Thank you, Slinky. We are now at $8,262, meaning $738. And folks,
Okay.
I'm getting a bit sleepy.
Okay,
And
how does this man both negate evolution and intelligent design
I have no fucking
and
clue.
the existence of a benevolent God?
I mean, every time he referred to his notes, it's just gibberish.
And that's the problem. So this speciality, this pediatric CA speciality, is not something that you have to, do intensive study for. It's 3 years of basically going to seminars to learn how every injury is child abuse. Everything is
Yeah.
CA.
Yeah. And that's about something. Can I get my eight grand so I can leave? It's
And that's another study in contrast. This man makes money, from state subsidies, from all of this, versus Dr. Bones, who flew back on vacation time to testify pro bono.
yeah. So
And
his entire career centers around this kid. This kid is abused because if the kid isn't, he doesn't get paid.
And the state doesn't get paid. And if they can get a medically complex child in there, they get more federal funding for that medically complex child. And sometimes they make the parents, once they take them away, pay child support along with the federal money that they're getting. This, again, if child services were fit for purpose, I would have no problem with them. But unless and until take my state. My state managed to oversee the unaliving of nearly 68 children this past year by continuing to push family reunification on bad families and then not noticing bad families but taking kids away for not smart reasons. And they don't do enough vetting on foster homes because they're so stretched to the limit. It's just ridiculous. Are you okay?
Yeah.
The time of the encounter?
I
I don't
mean,
know. There's nothing written there though, like as far as a note that someone put in that they spoke to them on the phone or anything. And we wouldn't be calling them at that time. It may be, I don't know.
Well, I'm not trying to be tricky here. I'm just trying to figure out where you first found out about Jamison's case and the information that you received and who you received it from. So, when I as a layperson go through these medical records, I looked for times that your name was mentioned and I thought that might be things that you had done in relation to the case. But I guess your answer is you don't know what this telephone encounter summary is referring to on February 3rd at 2:00 p.m. that has your name and Child Protection Center next to it.
That's correct.
Okay.
Yeah. So on clinic mornings, we meet as a team. So I meet with whoever the clinic provider is. So on the 3rd, it was me. We meet with
So you
our
meet
medical
with
assistant,
That's the
our social
procedure.
worker, our child life specialist, intake coordinator, family advocate, and we go through all the cases for the day. So I heard about this case that morning, but I saw him on the schedule prior to that, and I can pull it up.
Is that through your recollection or because you just read it?
Not to mention, this is not abnormal. This is what every doctor does. You are, in theory, supposed to have a team meeting where you go through your appointments of the day and explain things. This and look at their chart.
And he can't say shit about it because it's all verbal.
Can't tell you the date, but it would have been before the 3rd. But I would have first heard about this case on trauma rounds when it was discussed, which would have been in the couple weeks before.
Okay, and I'm not trying to be too nitpicky here, but
Okay.
I do want to nail down, was it several weeks before February 3rd that you
Someone
heard
wants
about
to get
Jamison
nailed.
Tim's case? Or was it February 2nd that you heard about it? Or just narrow it down for us as to when you first became aware of Jamison Tim's case as something that you would be responsible for seeing him, making diagnosis, evaluation, anything else.
So I would have become aware that he was on my clinic day. I don't know what day of the week this was. So it would have been probably the week before because I know that it's my clinic day and so I'm preparing for it. And I'm not trying to be vague. That's, all that I can really state.
Okay. So let's, moving down on page 192, we've got the progress notes by Messner, Stephen A., MD, also at February 3rd, 2:00 p.m., right?
Correct. That must have been the appointment time.
Okay. And the service is listed as child protection, right?
Yeah, that's how we're categorized. Like in Epic, it would say like cardiology or nephrology or child protection.
Okay. So it wasn't checking on rib fractures or anything specific about any injuries. It was child protection, right?
All of our patients are coded in the system as child protection because that's what our department is coded as. So like even if a patient comes in for sexual abuse, it's going to say child protection. And that's just generated by the computer.
Okay. And then, so as we move down, we've got name Jamison Timms, date of birth October 8th, 2021, age 3 months. Chief complaint is inpatient follow-up for child physical abuse, right?
That's correct.
Okay. And so now, is this a conclusion that you've drawn, or is this a conclusion that you are adopting from Dr. Brown or someone else?
Yeah, so that's the reason for the visit. So I'm basing that off of the diagnosis that was already made.
Okay. And just to clarify, because I think you talked about this a little bit with Ms. Fox and Mr. Hood, but did you see your role here as making an independent diagnosis of Jamison or following up on the previous diagnosis that was made by Dr. Brown?
Oh.
So it's a follow-up. So I'm following up on it. If I, in the course of my evaluation, determined anything to be different, like if I found additional injuries or had a different diagnosis, then I would have stated that in my note.
Okay. So let me see if I understand your answer. I guess it would be sort of in between. You're not necessarily coming to it for a fresh perspective. You are taking into account the previous diagnosis, but you're ready to change it if you get new information. Is that fair to say?
I'd say that's accurate, yes.
Okay. So then we've got other agencies involved: law enforcement, City of Calhoun, Jay Faulkner. Did you ever speak with Investigator Faulkner on this case?
I can't recall.
You can't recall if you spoke to the investigator on this case?
I can't.
There it is.
No.
Ooh, hold on. Fundraiser. Folks.
Woohoo!
Folks,
That's it. For this, I will do a full shot.
we did it. $9,012. Dwayne Rapp, Slinky, 50 bucks. Thank you so much. Dwayne Rapp put us over.
Woohoo!
We reached it. We did it. $9,000 combined.
We
did
are.
it.
That is awesome, you guys. Thank you so much for everyone who shared this out. You know, sharing this out is just as important as donating. Getting the Tims's case out there, waking people up to what is happening in their localities, because it's always going to be assumed that these parents, did it. And to be able to be found not guilty, to be able to have the lawyers they did that did such a great job, it costs. So this is absolutely great. And sharing this out, getting people's eyes opened is just as important. People need to be aware so we can start doing small little things to change this.
Yeah. Dwayne Rapp, $750. You are a true hero. You are
And
a
Megan
true
is
hero.
back, I think.
We did it.
Amazing.
We did it.
Amazing. I know. I'm so excited. That's awesome, you guys. Keep it going. Keep it going. They
Yeah.
owe $100,000
Yeah.
to lawyers. And man, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for caring about this family. Please, thank God that this has happened. I am so thrilled. I was just down defrosting my dinner. And I was listening and watching, and oh my God, you guys, we're river dancing. We're river dancing this weekend. It's happening. It's happening.
Yes.
And I need to find the codes for the helmet and try to get it recorded without because you know that hurricane that never hit the United States a few days ago? Yeah, that's here now. That's here
What
now.
was it, still a Cat
It
5?
traveled over
Sucks.
the Atlantic and decided to, hey, boom, over
We
here.
need to take a shot for this.
I know.
Yeah, hold on. Let's put up the Wheel of Regrets.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but what if it hits candy? You'll have to spin again.
I may or may not have solved that.
That is a great
Let's
problem
see
solving.
where it goes.
Woohoo!
What will it be?
What will it be?
What will it be? It's a mystery. Tequila! What a surprise! Tequila! Ba-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Every time I hear tequila, I go back to the Sandlot where they were chewing tobacco on like the little spin thing and they all got horrifically sick.
Oh, I'm going with the gin. Going with
I'm gonna have to look for purple gin. That looks fun.
It is fun, especially like you can make it turn pink. It's fun. It's very fun.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun.
All right.
Let's grab myself.
Oh yeah, which one are we going with now? I don't even have one shot glass. This man has like
I
384.
have a Lilo and Stitch Christmas one because nothing says the holidays like getting drunk with a Lilo and Stitch glass.
Utah, the Beehive State.
Utah. Jeff would approve.
Yep.
Jeff loved Utah.
Yeah. Now, me, Connor, and Donnie Ann, we went to where Jeff eventually will be put to rest. As of now, he's still in a box at Connor's aunt's house. And we Went there. We had a shot. We poured something where Jeff, and we had an hour of fun and crying, and yeah.
He has a wonderful family. That's the one thing. I'm so glad that I was there and got to meet them, and his sister, his brother-in-law. Oh my God.
Yeah.
They're the nicest people. His brother, by the way, who gave an amazing speech, just telling stories about being Jeff's little brother was amazing. Hearing that Jeff used to read to him at night, read stories to him at night, I was like, of course he did. Of course he did. And he read, of course, nothing but classics and taught him to love Schubert. And, you know, what an amazing man we got to know. I feel so blessed that we were allowed to know him.
And I don't know if Connor wanted to tell this story, but I'm going to tell it anyways. Jeff was cremated. And then you get the ashes, you pour it in the box, and they hear clonk.
What?
And there is a piece of titanium from his because after his motorcycle accident, his leg was full of titanium. So clonk. That wasn't supposed to happen.
I would have.
You know he would have laughed at that.
He would have laughed so hard at that. He would have laughed so.
Know he would have laughed.
And then through tradition, I mean, Connor has a little vial of Jeff's ashes, and we all said, "Yeah, that's his cock."
Oh God! Still roasting each other even after death. God.
Yeah, and we made completely inappropriate jokes about. Well, he was off on a take care of myself weekend when all of this happened, and take caring of. We just assume he was getting a hand job.
He was pulling a David Carradine. Is that what we're going with?
No, we just, you know, completely inappropriate.
To be fair, he
was in the jacuzzi getting a hand job.
Yeah, to be fair, he would appreciate being remembered.
He'd be like, "Why was there only one chick in your story? I put 5 in mine."
Yeah, up the number of women in this story.
Yeah. So, to the Tims, to Jeff, definitely to you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you. You are amazing. Thank you so much. So cheers.
Oh, okay. I've got stuff on the stove. I gotta run. I might be back if you're still going.
I think I'm.
Or are you calling it quits?
Yeah, because we got to the goal.
We got to the goal.
And we finished the Wheel of Regrets.
All right. Well, then show up on Monday because we have a whole new bingo card for the next witness on the defense's case. And it's gonna be great. We are having so much fun with this trial. And look, we've already gotten to $9,000. I am thrilled.
And share out these streams. Get people who have time.
Yeah.
Again, if you can't donate money, there are form emails that you can send out. You Are the Power. I'm trying to do a Jennifer plug for You Are the Power.
YouAreThePower.net. Go there, sign up. You can become a volunteer. You can. Oh my God, there's an orb. I just saw it. Did you see it? Did you see it? Sometimes Jeff likes to fly around and just bother me while I'm on stream. It happens occasionally. So go to youarethepower.net, sign up as a volunteer, and make sure that you definitely pay attention to what they're doing. There are several other families right now going through this. I'm going to be covering as many of them as I can. The Hernandez case, the trial is going to be coming up next after this. And who said Jeff's orbs? Stop that right now. Stop it.
Because I could see him doing that.
I know. Donna saw it earlier. Right after you played the clip, Nick. We're going to have to go back on the replay because Donna said she saw it. right after the replay. I mean, of the clip. Anyway, go to youarethepower.net and come see us on Monday on my channel. We will be going over the next defense's witness. It'll be great.
Yeah. Mo, you have 2 more streams today, don't you?
Yes, I am going over to hang out with Shizzy for the pre-game of FNL, and then I don't know that I'll be staying through all of FNL, but y'all, look, my wireless blood pressure pump came in.
Nice.
Now, I do have...
literally
We
just
should do it. Oh, can you connect that to the stream?
It connects, but why do I have all different, like, it's got 5 different things in French, in German, in Spanish, and then 1 in English.
I want one of those and connect it to the stream so people can see my blood pressure.
It does
That
have
would be
Bluetooth,
fun.
so it does connect to your phone. That's kind of why I got it,
Oh, that
because
would
I'll be
be
taking
fun.
different readings, like while laying down, standing up, to try to see if there's a
You're going
difference
to
in blood
put that on Mr. Mo, don't you?
We already know he has high blood pressure. This is trying to check out how low my blood pressure goes, because it's not uncommon for me to have a 90/70.
Oh my God. All right. On that note, I don't want my a second stove to burn. I got to go.
Yeah, all right. And this channel tomorrow, if I wake up in somewhat, I will do a reading of the Delphi trial transcript. And now, a bit of warning, it's rough, because that case is so infuriating. Because Rick Allen is, in my opinion, wrongfully convicted. And so far, we have gone through a lot of information. And there are 3 other people who confessed. 2 of them does not have an alibi. The 3rd has a questionable alibi. It's so infuriating, because the judge, despite people confessing, he ruled that the defense could not bring forward a third-party culprit defense. If you think that Judge Bev is bad, we wish we had Judge Bev in the Delphi case. That's how bad it is. So tomorrow, around noon your time, I will continue reading from the Delphi trial transcript. Oof. And it's going to be rough. Just a warning, but it needs to be done.
It is
really...
a terribly difficult case, because at the bottom of it, you have a man who was accused and 2 children that I don't feel like got justice.
No.
And it seems like there was an intentional push to not get them justice, in my opinion, from the onset of the investigation.
Yeah.
Again, it makes no sense to me if the girls were already in the, field over there, and both of them were pale like me. One of them didn't have clothing on. You can see pale versus dark brush even in the dark.
Yeah. And I mean, it's so infuriating. And both me and Mo we have so many videos and streams on this Delphi case. And it's infuriating. The state put him in a prison in solitary confinement until he got a psychosis, then pumped him full of Haldol, and then false confessions. And every piece of those false confessions has been debunked. But they weren't allowed to bring it into the trial to tell the jury this.
Yeah, and it wasn't open to the public. Again, sunlight is the best disinfectant. Nick and I have always said, if the state could have proved that Rick Allen was the monster that did this, lock him up and throw away the key. We have never been, no evidence Rick Allen, is just, innocent. The state never proved it. If you want a stark realization of what this case is. I have a video where I go over the 8-page probable cause affidavit. In that probable cause affidavit, the car changes from a Mini Cooper to a mini SUV to a purple PT Cruiser to some amalgamation
Yeah.
of a Ford Comet from the 1970s.
I mean, last year I spent an hour with Larry, the DUI guy, trying to explain the case, and I barely skimmed the surface. And it is so infuriating.
And it is heartening that we're getting people from the Karen Reed case, because we saw what happened when the state was not allowed to bring its narrative, when people questioned, when people said, where is the evidence? And people saw that she was being railroaded. Again, sometimes you need a groundswell of people that say, no, this isn't right, to really get public pressure on these douchebags that negate not only like advancing evolution, but also intelligent design, because their mental capacity is so low. Again, giving Jerry Holman an award at CrimeCon will mean that I will never go to CrimeCon, even if I become bigger than Nancy Grace. Euphemistically, not literally. Like, I'm not...
Oh, let's see here if yeah. Now I'm going to go to bed because, or I might go on Temu. I don't know.
Temu sounds like a great idea, but I feel like I'm encouraging bad
It's a coin toss, and in 8 weeks we will find out the result of that. I'm going to send you over to the Glarer.
Okay, yeah.
And he is doing Turtle Boy things. So I'm going to send you over there. What time is it here? It is 1:24 a.m.
Yes, go get some sleep. You guys have fun with the Glarer. If you want kind of a Friday vibes, no Karen Reed, nothing court-related, Shizzy and I will be hoping that California gives us a car chase.
Oh, yeah. So I'm going to once again play you Not on Our Watch, the Baby Tim's song. And then I'm going to fuck off. Have a good one. See ya.
Fake smiles flashing under neon light. Wig askew in the courtroom fight. She whispered schemes like a shadowed spy, but justice sees through every lie. Not on our watch, no, not today. You can't take little Tim's away. The jury stood tall, hearts ablaze. Not on our watch, we're here to stay. Hospital halls with secrets untold. They try to snatch, but we